I guess my background gives it away.
Yeah, you're blowing in the wind.
Hello, everybody. I wish.
Damn it. Never mind.
Quiet.
It is quiet. We need to put on some tunes is what we need. We need to get this party started.
Get started.
Let's get jiggy with it. You know what I'm saying, peeps?
Get jiggy. Bama Ninja, Ed, Steven, Crispy, Sobex, Budget Guy, Marcos, Craig, Mark H, Neil, Cheeto, Knife Nut, Fitbit, Roman, Carco, Joseph, Horror Movie, Demonoc, Joe Isabella.
What up, Joe?
Zack Attack.
Zachary Attackery.
Drink water.
Okay, why did that happen?
Have a good night, Demonoc. Javon.
Later, Demonoc.
Be Shady. Louie. Hello, everybody. King Snake.
Hey, what's up, King Snake Jake?
Is that the elevator one?
Yeah, where's the one that we were...
Now I gotta put that in the description. That's the only one you have to put that you use.
Really?
I don't even know why. Like, it's a famous...
Is it the final boss?
Which one are you looking for?
I don't remember. Danger Snow, that's it. Here we go.
Yeah. Dopey, I didn't even see you. Dopey, oh yeah, you were there. Dopey.
What's up, Dopey?
Hello, everybody. See, Drinkwater's got me. Okay, Fitbit needs a wrench. Let me open up YouTube.
Wrench him. I can wrench him.
You can't.
Can't I?
Nope. Because it's done through YouTube.
Even though I has Super Wrench?
Oh,
no, I can't. I can only put user in timeout. Or, I can hide this user. Knife Nut, I can hide you. Are you scared? I can hide you. What does that even mean? Hide user. Cheeto Bandito done got Fibidabid.
Pocket Stuff, hello. Got my JKB4 today. Nice.
Ooh, which inlays did you get?
Serpent Russia version? And Patina! Congratulations! Patina just had a new addition to the house.
Got a new addition to his EDC. And he's a freaking cutie, man. Patina, I showed my daughter, and she even said
that's not the rules, El Cap. It's just some people find it hard to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, it can get hard, man. And I'll leave it at that.
Mac and cheese with barbecue chicken. I just bought some mac and cheese and hot dogs for the boys tomorrow. They never wanted to eat it. Like, Eli never wanted to eat it when he was younger. And then he saw some kid on YouTube doing it, so now he wants to try it.
One of the barbecue joints by my house started making... Oh, you got the Serpent Run version. I ordered some dark matter for mine. Blue dark matter. But this barbecue joint called Dave's Barbecue. They have mac and cheese sausages. And then they have like nacho sausages. They have baked potato sausages. I can only imagine like they literally take macaroni and cheese and just mix it in and then run it through the casings. I don't know. Did you see that Felix had to refinish all the brass inlays before he sent them out from something obscene company? Apparently, he wasn't happy with the brass inlays that Riyadh sent him, so he had to refinish all of them before he sent them out.
Oh man,
that was a nightmare. The V4 was a nightmare, but dang, it's a good knife. What up, PNW Fun Stiff? I wrote a letter with this bad boy today. I might inquire to Lancelot Leather about getting a slip that will fit these, so I can actually, or look at getting one of his new field notebooks that has holder. So I want to carry these pens, but I'm scared. I'm scared. I think that they would take a licking and keep on ticking, but I do not want to damage them. Urban Woodsman.
Bee shading, ground fog, working at balance. Zach smells delicious.
Yummy.
Joe, I agree.
Yummy.
Working on it. Loot, how you doing, buddy? I know you said you were lurking, but how you doing?
Loot 10 techs in the hizzy.
Oh, better than perfect. Brian F, hello.
Hello, Bramf.
So what's everyone carrying today? I'm carrying this for Megatherium Friday. I never returned it.
No?
I like it too much.
I carried the Ferrum Forge design buck. This was the first knife that I was ever gifted in the community.
Really?
Yes. Mr. Long Dong Johnson himself gifted me this way back in the day. And forever grateful. And it's an awesome knife.
It is pretty cool.
The buck is what was my first exposure to Ferrum Forge.
I know. You got that Ronin. Nice.
The Ronin.
Mark H, now that's a carry I can get behind.
Carrying a sausage biscuit. Yum.
But hello, Rocky.
What up, chef?
Rambo Aceto. I don't know that one.
The Rambo. God, who was just messaging me? Chris Cole was messaging me about that. That's an interesting knife.
That's cool, Dopey.
That is cool.
Penguins for Frozen Friday. I can
Frozen Friday, not bad. Not bad.
Joe's got a Tucson. Oh, Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Well, I just wanted to show him. This package is Sharif's. It's going out. I was going to do it today, but I wasn't able to. I got a label maker. You can't see it, but it's really cool.
You got a thermal printer.
Yes. But,
yeah. The 18, the Gerber US 1, and a tiny SOG on my keychain.
Nice.
Cheeto does got that style, the Big Willie style. Kunwu compact towel and the wear knives. See, I just realized that it's the werewolf. Production. Also, I signed up for your prototype. Working out balance.
5 door, hello. Smells of
What is it
cherry.
like to knock on 5 door?
Right before the stream,
Oh.
I put in my my sweet tobacco wax.
Man, the putting titanium scales on the smock makes it a totally different knife.
And those Metin Boss ones are good.
I got the Raylight ones on mine.
I showed my bug in with a cool Metin Boss scales, but I still can't find it.
You still
I think
can't
that
find
one, it really
That
is
thing's been
gone
lost for
forever.
like it's been lost for like 2 months.
Yeah, and it's not right in front of me. I scoured for it. It's gone.
LCAP, Long Dong Johnson is the. Can I get into my pocket?
Oh, he's gonna whip out Long Don Johnson. Yeah, see, he's
No.
digging deep for him. Yeah, he's groping around.
Long Dong Johnson, aka the maker of Jank, Jack's Lungs.
Jack's Lungs.
Mr. Jack's Lungs.
Spider Coast Stoddard and the Medford Midi Marauder. Nice.
Jake is one of my oldest, longest friends in the community.
Pedro, yes. So Pedro, after Wednesday stream, suggested all of these, and then one of them was half off. So yes, Pedro. I got the printer, some paper, and a scale.
Nice.
Nice. S90B.
Yeah. Man, Ken, I know it was hard to connect with you at Blade Show or get back to you while I was at Blade Show, but man, that booth was crazy the entire time, man.
No news yet, but I have a feeling it'll be soon. Shreve's working hard. Still stressing him out, but it's working hard. Yeah, that's what Stevie's letting me test out this. It's not balm, but it's wax.
And again, you don't think it's too... I think it needs to be just a little softer.
It's hard. You have to dig in, but then it melts. But this is more for holding your beard shape, not just moisturize. But I'm really digging this stuff. I like it a lot. I recommend the wax if you want to keep a shape.
Well, I'm still trying to perfect it.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Whip it.
I was just watching Men in Tights again.
I love throughout the Men in Tights how Richard Lewis's mole keeps moving all over his face.
I have a mole? I just
Abe
love...
Lincoln.
You say Abe Lincoln? He's one of my favorite characters. Just all the stuff he does in the background too.
Yeah.
And then when they're dancing the tight song, he just keeps punching people. He's one of the best characters in that movie. Unarmed. 05 or 0452. Nice.
Nice.
Jake is gonna put out, I think, 6 new Janks.
Yes, he should have them up on the site soon. He got tired of not making anything and then just came out with some gorgeous pieces.
Yeah, he started picking apart his shop. He just got to work. He's finding like material and just working with it. Steve, you should come on and show off some of your knives.
Is Ed in here?
Ed isn't here.
Ed, I won't spoil anything for you. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I saw your jank.
You ain't gonna be disappointed.
In my opinion, King Snake, it's still, I don't know why, but I like the drop Mordax more than the re-released in Magnica. It is thin. So this and the Dow are both very thin, but not all that uncomfortable. I'd say the butt end of the knife right there gives you a little bit of a hot spot in your hand, at least mine. But I'd still give it a solid 7.5 out of 10 on ergos. It ain't perfect, but I dig it. Spice up my chocolate blocks, please.
Oh, I forgot. That's yeah. I don't even know what I was trying to say when I said that. But definitely,
I like to spice up my chocolate blocks.
definitely wasn't that. Oh, I saw Johnny Dangerously for the first time earlier this year.
He's that movie's the whole reason why I carry a cigarette case.
Yeah, do not sit on that movie. That movie is awesome.
Definitely one of.
I freaking love that. Fargan loved that movie.
Fargan love it. One of Keaton's best movies.
It is. That was a good one.
Sent me.
He has a Fargan ice hole. Are you Fargan kidding me? I love that movie. I never heard of it until just yeah. once. Ooh, a horror movie always has good questions.
That he does.
Do you have a perfect knife?
No.
I think so, because every knife has some kind of flaw.
But I have some that come pretty dang close.
The Arius is pretty close.
Yeah, I would say.
I mean, even my my super now beloved, thanks to you,
Texas.
If I could reverse flick it, this would be the perfect knife. But man, this one's so the perfect knife. You're gonna have me thinking all night now.
Also, PNW fun stuff. There is zero chance that you'll ever see her show up anywhere I am on purpose.
Yeah.
I think it's. I won't rehash it, but I don't think you've been around long enough to know that my snake oil repels tinfoil, so she won't be here.
How about you guys in the chat? Do you have a perfect knife? Because even the Evo 3.0 has a. And the Chavez, the Rockwall, they're close.
I will say, of all of my knives, one that comes pretty dang close is the ZT-0850. It's close to perfect. I don't know why I wouldn't call it perfect. I would like it. It would be perfect if it had jimping in the poon.
Let's see, there
But
it is.
man, it's as close as perfect can be though. I don't carry this knife enough, but I absolutely love this knife. Shout out to Satu Dave for turning me onto this bad boy, and then giving me the bro deal on it. But yeah, close.
That's what stops, though. Hey, Big Red. That's what stops that being perfect. There's always like one thing. Hey, Chef, how you doing? Ooh, yeah, Joe. Do send LCAP some of that wood you were talking about. He does excellent work.
Also, a knife that I don't carry enough, but I think is close to perfect, is the Asher Dougie Fresh. I think this is one of the best thumb stud knives out there.
Cubo! Gum. Oh, you know what?
It's pretty close.
Not the gum, but the Gungnir. That's pretty close to perfection for me. Sharif.
What's going on?
What up, Sharif?
How
I
you
didn't know
guys
if you were
doing?
sleeping or not.
Oh no, you just caught me finishing up working on my my AR-10 Pew Pew.
Okay. Did you buy like
Yeah.
some relative?
Oh, that's the one that you got from.
What up, LCAP?
Oh yeah, Louis said that the Padre is up on Kunbu, and here it is. Yeah, this is the one that looks like the 3.0.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
It can't-
dude,
it can't even
that
fit
totally
one
does.
finger. Huh?
That totally did. Kunwu made that knife,
Yeah,
dude. They totally stole the blade from.
yeah.
Dude,
but that's
I like the way they did the hole better,
Okay.
but that's
That
totally.
does look nice, man. I'm not gonna lie, that looks dope.
But
But yeah,
hey,
they totally stole the blade.
even if there are some differences, that's an Evo blade, dude.
Yeah.
That's definitely inspired by Tito alone.
What if I told you it's in Vanex?
Ooh.
Oh man, I'm gonna buy it and go straight to the ocean.
It's a nice looking knife, though. I mean, if you can't afford an Evo, well, I mean, that's still pricey.
It's still $3, yeah.
But I think it's also pretty big. Blade length 3.3. Oh, well, maybe not. I think it's as big as a 3.0.
What is this thing called?
The Padre.
Is it Kungwu or Kunwu?
Kunwu.
K-U-N.
Kunwu. Steve, that's a good point. Actually, that new knife you got, the one that you were like, I don't know if I can control myself, and then all of a sudden there it was in your Instagram.
That reminds me.
Oh, that was nice.
Steve, I'm going to send you my address right now because otherwise I will forget.
I can just show it right here on the camera.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Why not like dox me?
0.375-inch thick.
Dude, I really like that Padre.
Cops, I know.
Yeah, I do too. I kind of wish it was closer to like 250, but Vanex with a good heat treat.
That's what it says. If you care about that, it says it's 60 to 62 Vanex.
Yeah, I don't know what the protocol is for Vanex, but
I don't know what
That's
broke home for
pretty
any of
dope.
this. I don't care. I open boxes. Yeah, I can't find a perfect knife. Horror movie? That's a good question.
Horror movie, do you have a close to perfect knife?
That's a good question, Stevie. Horror? Yeah, what's yours? The Ritter Hogue?
Winchester?
Winchester has cool knives.
Oh, that reminds me. What do y'all think about this?
Hate it. Hate it.
It
Is that a thumb disc?
is.
See, you guys love your thumb discs.
I'm not a thumb disc guy.
Yeah, I don't follow you in that journey of thumb discs.
Come to the dark side of thumb discs.
I don't hate it. I ain't mad at it.
3.5 inch blade. Let me show you like ergos. This is it in my hand. Thumb fits perfectly on the harpoon.
But you also have a little baby thumb.
I got a big old fat thumb. What are you talking about? But yeah,
I think it looks
yes, no,
but
interesting, boring.
it's
It's not boring.
what's
It's not
different
boring.
from it than the one you showed us before, besides the thumb disc?
Uh-huh. So the difference is like this, instead of the blade, I can just show them next to each other. It'll be easy enough for you to see.
Five.
It's the position of the end of the handle and the pivot is completely different.
You shortened the. Oh, the blade's the same.
It's
Blade is similar,
the
but
drop is hard.
this is moved forward, right, from like the middle of the choil, like up to here. But also the tail of the blade is also pulled forward too. So it is different. But in this case, I'm using this whole section as a finger guard, so it's a little bit more of like an aggressive knife design.
And the clip point is more narrow. It's pointier.
Yeah, much pointier.
Okay. Lose the thumb disc and it'd be cool.
Funny enough, part of why I went with the thumb disc because there's not enough room to do a hole, and there's not enough room to do a thumb stud. So thumb disc actually was kind of whatchamacallit, was kind of necessary. But P&W, no button locks. I am anti-button lock.
Why?
Just don't like them. Never liked them. Never found the lockup to be strong enough for my liking.
Yeah,
I guess that's a big middle finger to those with arthritis and other hand ailments.
Yep.
Oh, he's not condemning our opinion of him.
Yeah.
But he's a knife designer. He has to take it into account, and he's refusing. That's discrimination.
I'll do a compression
but it's
lock.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay that Sharif's wrong. He's right.
Yeah, I can be wrong on a lot of stuff.
That's true. Vanex on bearings, yeah. Oh, Carco likes the discs.
Yeah. Carco knows
Ben
what's
said-
up.
He said
Are
go
you
after
sure?
it, though.
Are you sure Carco spelt that right?
But this is some El Cap wood right here.
Yes.
He said he's shy and like doesn't want the recognition, so I kind of stopped showing it. But I mean, it's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, El Cap knows what he's doing with wood.
Yeah. That's without a doubt.
So
That is without a doubt.
and look, Rocky's a chef. I think he knows what he's talking about.
Urban, by the way, Ratchet Lock I'll have to get out of my safe, but I got you in a little bit, and I got to send you my logo. I haven't forgotten, just to-do list has gotten out of control lately.
I do kind of like the OG blade shape. It was a bit more fatter.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that, like almost like Stevie's J-Cape thing.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I think the OG design, this guy, is the sexy knife, for sure. This thing, I love
like
this
that
thing.
one.
Yeah. I love this.
Got thumb dick, so. Dean! Yeah, El Cap does good woodwork.
Yes, he does.
That was
Yes, he definitely
huge
does.
jumping into the leak.
Brian likes some discs.
Just
Louis, we are getting really close. I had a meeting today, and I'm going to have a meeting on Monday. We worked out a lot of issues, which is great. We were having issues with inventory. Sezzle works, apparently. Newsletter is set up. Pirate ship is set up. So we are getting there. We are nearly there, dude. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope next week, but I'm not gonna promise it. So fingers crossed, bro. Just pray to the gods.
I only have one guy. Mark! I don't think I have a knife that has a thumb disc on it.
You're missing out, dude.
I don't have a true thumb disc.
Obviously, I'm not missing out.
Yes, you are, because you haven't experienced it.
You went on here, Rocky? Heck yeah.
Ooh, Jeff Rocky. Heck to the yes.
Invite. Only Rocky.
You need to
Brant, if you're
learn.
listening, this invite is not for you, Brant. I'm sorry to say, Brant, but it's not for you, Brant. Just Rocky.
Oh, thumb disc.
I don't want to hear about hinderers all day long. I don't want to hear the arguments. I don't want to hear the back and forth, Brant. So sorry this time. Do not click that. Okay, you know what? That makes me like thumb discs.
Oh, you got it, Crispy? Nice.
I finally have a Isham knife. Well, the Plexus and this one. But everyone knew I wasn't going to turn it in. And I was like, yes, I will. But I liked it. Good night, Joe.
Ready to eat.
Yeah, send El Cap Wood. He knows how to work it.
Baby, I'll work it.
Oh, you can postpone your release, Sharif. Winchester ordered something pricey, so he's going to need some time.
All right.
The Kaimano will be released in November. You can thank Winchester for that.
It's all Winchester's fault.
Damn it, Winchester. Oil the gain, Winchester.
Acid test, kids. The murdered out. There's a murdered out one. Mine has wood.
The ATK, I think that's where I'm at too. I think they're probably very useful, but for some reason,
Oh, good night, 5 door.
this doesn't sit well with me.
Did someone murder one out? Look at your video. Okay, I'll check it out.
Oh, look at him just trying to troll us to go
Stop
watch his
shilling,
video.
cue ball. Just kidding.
You could have just said, hey guys, go watch my video.
Craig, good night. But you know, Stevie last night, he went out looking for Carl.
Oh yes, I did. And work knife balance. I think that's what you meant in your question earlier that I forgot. My story about Carl. I did literally go looking for Carl last night, and sorry to say he wasn't there.
He was pretty disappointed. He was bummed. I will after the live.
Perfect.
I'm on a live. Let me just stop what I'm doing.
Well, I'm still perfecting it, their ATK, but my method still remains the same. So anybody out there that's like, how do I just stay seated? Just don't stand up, man.
Just don't.
It's,
you may feel like you need to, but don't.
There are many methods I have found throughout the years, though, that just not standing up is the best one. So,
Let's see.
Coral.
Oh, Sharif will like this one.
What's up?
That's a bench made.
Oh, it's bench. Yeah, CQC7. They did a collab with Emerson back in the day.
Is that Marcos's?
That's Mark Herrera's.
Oh.
That one looks pretty nice.
Yeah, dude. Actually, the funny thing is, like, you see this handle? It's the same handle.
Really?
Here, I'll hold it from the blade so you can actually see the silhouette of the handle.
Holy moly, look what we got here, folks.
Yeah, look at this.
Making his first appearance on Late Night with SaidFaction.
Yeah.
What up, Chef Rocky? How you doing, Chef? Can you hear us?
What is up, guys?
Not much. How you doing?
How's it going, guys?
Good. Can you hear us?
I hate to be the guy who agrees with everybody, but perfect knife right there.
Oh. Man, why do I gotta feel all left out?
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of an echo right here.
Sharif, hold yours up.
But also I'm biased. I just wanted to jump in real quick, and
Yeah, I had a feeling you might say that.
I know I'm biased, but
You got to show that one again.
yeah, I'm getting a crazy echo here. I'm out, guys. Love to you and yours.
All right, man. Later, Chef. Just
Tom!
wanted to come on and say, yep, it's the Arius.
That's cool though. It was good seeing Rocky.
Hell yeah.
Back.
Backpack B.
How you doing?
I sent you a bunch of videos earlier. I hope you got them without an issue.
Chris Cole, hello.
To me, and I know it doesn't need it, but if the Arius had the same jimping that it does on the lock bar as it did up here,
Oh, it's got no blade.
who's that? Someone
That's
break your
Cuba.
blade?
I saw it closed and I was like, oh, a thumb stud knife to show Sharif. And then watch when it pops open. Like I couldn't tell. And then, oh wait, that's not what it was. Hang on. It's different. Am I being hornswoggled right now?
This is awesome.
I could have sworn I was broken. Wait, let me rewind.
Yeah,
It was. Okay, it was. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but he's going to claim that it was caused by the thumb disc. It was not. There are also cases where thumb stud drilled knives have cracked along with the drilling of the thumb stud. So that's right, Cubo. I know your strategies.
Ooh, I'm going to Blade Show West. I'm not getting an Arius.
But Maddie, you know the jimping that they have on the lock bar right there?
Yeah.
I think if they had that jimping right there and kind of where the thumb rest is on the handle that swept into that first part of the blade, that same exact texturing, that would make Arius the perfect knife.
That would be nice.
I understand why they don't have it, and it's purely just me. But even, they got the jimping there on the flipper tab. If they put some right there, I think that would, for me, I would officially call this the perfect knife.
I think Rocky's right. If I had to choose like the most perfect knife, it might be this one.
Well, I still think that this is the king of the modern day folder.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, also, does the perfect knife include traditionals, fixed blades, all knives, or just the folders?
I mean, I think it's Eye of the Beholder, right?
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. I mean, this one put the jimping.
Because no way.
I mean, it's a budget Arius.
It's not.
Ooh, Louis, I want one of those still.
All right, I'll be right back.
See, I made Stevie leave.
Yep. The second you compare the titties to the
Quiet.
That was a real fart.
That was a real one.
That was a real fart.
All right, hold on one sec. I gotta get out my specials. They in my safe now.
25-foot jump. I've done higher. Just kidding. Welcome back, Rocky.
Hey, can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
All right, perfect. All right.
Oh, yeah. Folks, those are 100% Timascus scales. I remember at the Blade Show last year, the line was so huge to get those.
Yeah. Well,
It's party.
I don't know. Okay, so the story is there's a story behind this knife, and I love it. So, John Demko, I literally was at Blade Show, and I went to the booth so many times that I can't believe I missed him. I went to the booth so many times to look at this exact knife. Well, he heard about how many times I went there through his employees and through Instagram. And literally, I'm not joking, you guys sent this to me for free.
Ooh.
Sent it to me in the mail, 100% for free, with another Demko hat and flags and some more stickers, patches, the whole 9 yards, because he heard of this and heard that I didn't do anything for free from them. And I looked at the knife so many times. I wanted to talk him down to, I think it was 800 or something, and I would have bought it anyways. But unfortunately, I didn't talk to him. But
Anyone
yeah.
deserves one for free is you. Nobody has to do it on
I
there.
appreciate that, man. I
Yeah.
mean, literally, I've given away, I can't even count. That is a beautiful knife. I've given away hundreds of knives to all my employees, all my friends. So, it's nice to see the other side of karma, really,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You deserve it. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah. Thanks. And by the way, the Ronin, oh my God. So I got to turn this light down, apparently.
A lot of people are liking the Ronin. Hey, Tomcat. And there's a question for you. Can you read the questions? Can you see them?
Oh, actually, yeah. Honestly, I've been a chef for about 15 years. I'm a classically trained French chef, so I've worked for some Michelin star restaurants. I've worked for holes in the wall and top of the top, like Chef Art Smith and some like award winners. And I've used all kinds of knives. For a home cook, double strong Damascus is a pretty affordable knife. I would say a good set of like 3 or 4 knives that only, unless you want to go totally big and crazy, is all you really need of the Damascus. Nothing else. Only the Damascus Delstrong. Most of everything else is not so good. I own all the Delstrong. I've given away Delstrong. I've bought them back again. I've given them away again. So Delstrong, it's about one chef knife. A good chef knife is probably about $130. But if you get like 3 or 4, it's probably like a $300 set. But yeah, that's probably the best one right there. And thank you guys for the hat. I love it with my win.
So are you talking like this one?
Yeah, the Gladiator series. Yeah, those. I don't necessarily recommend those white handles. I'm not familiar with them, but the other ones are pretty good. I believe they're Sanmai, but they're still very good. I've used that exact one. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I have that exact one.
I have a couple.
But I mean, the one I use now in my professional kitchen is like Macusta cordless Damascus. It's a family that's been doing it for 10 generations. I think it cost me $500, which drives me crazy because I look into some of the local places around here and they're like, "Oh, my chef knives start at $600."
Oh.
Which I just don't get it because this company's been doing it for 10 generations and this Joe Schmo random has been doing it for 5 years, and he thinks that his time is more expensive than a family has been doing it forever. So I just basically, I guess, I just stick to Japanese knives in my kitchen. So it's just like pocket knives, right? My chef knife is not the best by far, but it is kind of expensive at $500. The sheath was like $80, so $600 in total. But worth every penny. I've actually only sharpened it once in 2 years. As long as you shop it and keep it, on the leather.
See, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love answering any questions about cooking or anything like that. I'm trying to start my YouTube channel now that I've got to 3,000 followers on Instagram. I wanted to take some of that basis to, as some of my followers, so I'll have hopefully a basis when I start my YouTube channel. I'm gonna start concentrating on it, anyways.
Cool. Do you have any videos up yet or anything?
Sorry?
Do you have any videos up yet or anything?
I only have a few. I have some that I just kind of just went through it, and I think I have a dump when I went to Blade Show.
You got a couple of notes, don't you?
I scored hardcore at a Blade trade afterwards. Hey, Stevie.
What's up?
At a Blade trade the next weekend in Tennessee with Alice Paracord, and scored some of the most craziest knives. Like, I can't even believe I got a Rask, I got a Solo Bravo Solcom or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to take up everybody's time, but
no, not at all, dude. Also, dope hat.
We have 2 hours and 10 minutes that we usually fill up left. So, I mean,
is that a sure, Garth? That's one of the only ones I really don't have yet. That's one of the greatest.
I was just about to say, you need to get yourself a Shiro.
Right.
They are. This one's the F3 Aquatic in Vanix.
that's a $2,000 knife on the secondary.
Almost
everyone-
3
Yeah,
now.
that's beautiful, man.
Just go casually buy one. And Big Red, thank you. You gifted a membership. And Louie got it.
Sweet.
Louie, come
Damn.
down.
Congratulations.
I was thinking
That blade is wicked.
This is a Miguel Barbudo custom.
about a perfect knife. And
What kind of wood is that? Madagascar?
The Mannix 2 might be a perfect knife.
The Mannix 2 is pretty awesome.
It might be a perfect knife.
I need to own one, actually.
You know what the
I'm
perfect,
waiting for one in the right steel.
You want to know what the perfect budget knife is?
I'm waiting for one in the right steel.
The Cubit. I freaking love this thing.
I got the perfect budget knife.
This
I
right
have
here.
one of them right here.
This is almost a perfect knife. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say my other.
This is
close to
What's that one, Rocky?
Is that the
It's a little heavy because it's steel, but what's that one?
This is the American Blade Works Model 1. This is the American Blade Works Model 1.
I don't even know.
I will not get this Civivi out of here. This thing's sweet. And Irvin,
you love
it's
that?
also it's a bottle opener. I love this. This might be budget knife of the year for me.
So, I think if I were to have one knife, I think it would be this one right here.
Budget knife of the year for me.
Oh, budget knife. Are we talking about budget knife? Am I breaking the code over here?
No, just me. You can talk about whatever. Too small and not too big. No, just me. You can talk about whatever. It's not too small.
Oh, Urban.
Is that the that's the Migron?
I swear to God, this thing, I find myself playing with this thing. I had 2 of these things and 2 of the small ones, and I gave away them all, but I play with this thing nonstop. The Mylea,
Oh, the Mylea.
all day. There's so many different ways to open it. It's so much fun. I think it was $50.
Dopey.
See
I
that
love
one?
that one. Literally, I'll sit here all day and play with just this one all day.
There we go.
I have $1,000 knives right here, right here, right here, right here. And I play with
Professional.
Chris has a question for you, Rocky. Have you tried the Boston kitchen knives?
it. Is that yours?
This one's mine, yeah.
For you?
Yeah, this is mine.
Yeah,
This one's mine, yeah.
that's beautiful, man.
You can tell because it's used.
That's beautiful, man.
Sharif was putting through some crusty socks.
Is there an echo going
Oh,
on in here?
I was saying, I might, between the Aries, I mean, this one's just so beefy, and I have a, I wish you could see it a little better with my crappy light here, but
Rocky, can you hear us?
yeah, and I changed some of the screws and stuff to match a little better.
Rocky, can you hear us?
Now it's gone again. It's off again. How did that happen?
Winchester, it's not my system. Somebody else came up with it in the Discord.
I don't
A
know.
lot
I'm
of
going
us-
slow, maybe. Whatever. I'll see you guys. I just wanted to show you guys some of my new knives.
I put your link in the chat so people
I'll
can
talk to you
start
on the
subbing.
chat.
All right, man. F you, Rocky. You can't hear us. I'm kidding, Rocky. Rocky's an awesome dude, though. I'm
Oh.
looking forward to him getting his channel going.
Pedro, you should see Elijah's apron. He looks like a top-notch Boy Scout with all his pins.
Yeah.
We used to do those every month before COVID. I think it was the first Saturday of every month here. And they're fun. If you do have kids, they're fun. We've built boats and helicopters, cars, houses, bird houses, fishing games. He still has a lot of them. EDC Oz, hello.
What up, Oz?
I'm Thomas McDonald.
V. Thomas McDonald? What up?
Question for Big Red. Los Angeles class or Virginia class? By the way, if you guys have not seen that live Wednesday of Big Reds, go watch it. That was freaking awesome. Urban's been begging.
Jesus Christ. Yes, I'll show.
He's like you're trying to eat lunch in your lap, and he's just a little chihuahua. Gimme.
Still not nearly as bad as Let's Do It Up last week. That was officially the most annoying shit ever. Sorry.
Oh, when he kept, and I kept answering it.
Yes, and then he finally came on, and then he didn't say anything. What? Okay.
Yeah, Pedro, they're awesome. Favorite locking mechanism?
For me, frame lock.
I like a bolster lock. My fingers,
Yeah.
like even on the Megatherium, I push on the frame a lot, and so it makes it harder to open. So I have to like make sure my fingers. See, that's perfect.
Yep.
It's got the strength of a frame lock, but I can put my fingers there.
Are you guys ready for this? Look at this.
Oh, I expected a cliff dive.
Hold on. Here, watch again in case you missed it.
There you go.
Oh! One more time. Third time's the charm.
Urban, you should have done a belly flop.
There you go.
I ain't gonna lie.
I love
scared, bro.
his wife's laugh at him. She's got such a mean laugh. Like,
You know what though? Like,
bro.
every time I watch those videos, I'm like, oh, that's not so high. But if it were me standing up there, my knees would be shaking. I'd probably just step and like hit every ledge on the way down.
I broke my back jumping off of a
ooh.
35-foot. Yeah, when I was 18, I broke my back. I was laid up for 6 months with fractured and compressed discs in my back.
Dang.
Shark lock.
But prior to that, I didn't have a fear of jumping off of anything. And around here, we have a lot of train bridges that go over the Stillaguamish River. And that's a minimum 40 foot to the top of the train bridge. Some of them are even higher. And that was always my favorite thing to do, was jump off the train bridges into the...
Nice.
We were dumb, dude. We would wait for the trains to come through and then jump off.
Oh, dang.
And you know what? After reading some of these answers, frame lock is my favorite lock on like a fidgety knife. But my favorite lock is the triad lock. It's the strongest one out there. That's
Fair
my
enough.
favorite. But that's also a back lock.
Liner lock all day, bro. I'll always take a liner lock. However, the ball cage lock on the Mannix, and I didn't complete my thoughts too much, but the Mannix 2 really might be the perfect knife. It's also completely 100% ambidextrous.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
It's got jimping in all the right places. If you don't like that, you can get the liner delete scales for them. Being that it's a Spyderco, it's kind of like a Benchmade, which is kind of like the Glock of the knife world. There's you can customize it to however you want it. To me, the ergos are money. It's got a choil. It's got a jimped choil. It's got a jimped thumb ramp. It's got a jimped ball cage lock. Yeah. Now, I had to customize this to make it perfect, but as of right now, it's on washers.
Yeah. No, the Mannix 2 is a hard one to beat. I'll give you that. I can acknowledge the greatness there.
It's all good, Chef.
What's nice? What's going on? What do you need help with, buddy?
What do you need? What
He said it's not all right, but it is all right.
Thoughts and prayers, bud, for sure.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh,
Nice.
in the perfection, have to say the ZT-0640, me and Miss Patina's favorite thumb disc knife at that.
The perfect knife, though, I'm realizing the disassembly and maintenance on it. It's a pain in the ass. So, see, there's, I'm trying to think, but
You know what, though? When it comes to
dang, it's close to
disassembly,
it.
Enrique Pena said, like, with a good knife, you should be able to just run it directly underwater. And he even does that with his customs.
True. Absolutely.
And that's something you can do with the Manex, realistically speaking.
Yeah, no, that's true. But
Yeah.
if something happens and you need to take it apart, it's a pain in the ass to have to do that.
That's true. That's true.
Superlative. That's a fun word to say. Hi, Brant. Gerbs.
Relatives. Hey, Gerbs. No, it's the spring and look, I can do it. I've done it a couple times. I should have a video on it now. It's just there's more steps to it, than you got something as simple like like the rock wall where it's literally just two screws and a pivot and boom, it's taken apart. Like most of my knives are, I can take the Fairham Forge bug for example.
Yeah.
2 screws, pop out the pivot, boom, you're done. You don't even have to take out the pocket.
This is a contender.
Yeah.
I'd say the blade is a little too thin for that to be perfect, though.
I like a thin blade.
Yeah.
I ain't out there in the woods. I'm opening boxes and slicing sandwiches. This is perfect.
Yeah, but then why do you need the triad lock?
In case I want to hold my engine block up. The triad lock just happens to come on a lot of my favorite knives, like my Espada.
Yeah.
The Formax. I mean, the Formax could be a perfect knife. It's got awesome ergos and could do anything.
It's true.
And coffee to go to tomorrow.
Cars and coffee.
Oh, yeah. I may be going to one of those tomorrow morning. I got to make a decision about that.
He's living the Jerry Seinfeld life right there.
Yeah. Pedro, which Cars and Coffee are you going to, man?
Yeah, ETK. I didn't like it either. I put in the Glow Rhino tritium plug.
Eli's a contender.
I also got the is it Ripped Garage Tech scales that did away with all the extra. It's for right tip up carry only. Tip down, tip up carry only. So it got rid of all the extra holes in the scales and then plugged the lanyard.
Nice. We got some car guys in the chat. Dean Griffin, Pedro. Hell yeah.
Who the two? Where did I?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. I just
Oh,
totally.
go ahead.
No. My bad.
I mean,
Everyone told me that the lanyard tube is a pain to remove. I had very good success with my Para 3 that I took apart. Like, I was considering buying that silly tool that they got, and mine just popped out. And then same with my Mannix. I just took.
Dude.
I was able to just wiggle it, and popped right out.
You're lucky, man. There's Sharp Dressed Knives used to make a tool for like pumping it out. I almost bought one because I had so much trouble on my PM2, you know, or my paramilitary 2, whatever people want to call it.
I think it's PM2, right? PM2
Yeah,
and
either way.
PM3.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Para 2 and the PM3.
No, reverse that.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I know. I've been corrected.
The Spyderco people don't fuck around with that.
But yeah, I decided to not. I don't like one-use tools, and like the Benchmade makes an alignment, or
Bottle opener.
someone makes an alignment tool for Benchmades. Because oh man, Benchmades are freaking stupid to put back together. But then I found just a roll punch, like depressing the
pivot.
Yeah, and having a roll punch in there lined everything up.
Who's Harley?
What?
Found yourself a soulmate, Brant?
I pegged you for more of a Marlboro Man.
Think of that movie.
That's an underrated movie.
That's a good one though. That was before what's his face got all that weird plastic
Mickey
surgery.
Rourke still looked normal in that movie.
Yeah, that was a good one. Brant, have you ever been on a motorcycle, like riding it? On the front? Did you get to hold the handlebars?
Can I take a second and just appreciate how insanely awesome this is?
No.
Rather you didn't.
Sorry.
This is Herman's new finish for his bolsters. It's a zebra pattern.
I see a dove in there.
Dude.
Who's that?
Herman. Herman Knives.
Oh, that's
official.
right. I saw that. I did see that.
Yeah, that I don't know why I like that so much, but that does weird things to my lowers.
That looks nice. They need to do a tiger stripe.
That's what I'm thinking. They could do like a whole animal series, you know?
What's up, Zach?
Ooh, nice.
Zach stuff is here.
We summoned Zach.
What up, Zach?
Is it because Sharif was talking all that trash about Crap Made that he said? That's what you said, right? Crap Made?
Yeah, Crap Made.
Yeah.
Total, you know, forget anything American made, have to go purely Chinese and Russian made. I'm turning into CPM. Only communist knives, only ever.
No. Not tonight. Reason else.
I really wish I knew where my bug out was.
That's the one knife you haven't been able to find.
It is. Usually I'm like, oh, it's gone forever, and then there it is. Oh, this is a contender for perfect knife.
What is?
Everything's so smooth on this one.
That is a very good knife.
Mine is possession of Mr. Backpack B, and is getting a hole added, an elongated.
Oh, that's a good
kind
call.
of like a bill.
Dude,
That would be cool.
Yeah.
that just reminded me.
No, it's not in my car. I never take it in the car. Oh, Brant, here's something. Here's something, Brant. Brant, look at this, Brant.
Look at it, Brant. Look at it. Oh, that's one of those Gerbers.
The paraframe, right?
Gerber paraframe. You need to add serrations to that.
Fully serrated. That's what makes a knife.
So this
Tommy,
is one of my
that was the XLS
all-time favorites.
Monterey Bay extra large slayback.
Yeah, the slayback. This thing, they have a smaller one, but
The XLS is what's up.
it's so
Yeah.
simple, but it fits in the hand. It's pretty.
It's the only slayback I've ever held that's come.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's perfect. This could be contender for perfect knife. The only
This
thing
guy
that
would be up there.
the only
It's
thing that
just
stops this one is the blade shape. This only has limited applications.
And I'm not just saying this now that Zach's here, but I'm still thinking, and I should go get it. But my mini grip which is my only Benchmade, that might be a close to perfect knife. Also, I got the sheep's foot with the hole in it.
Okay.
It's one of the few knives that I've bought twice. That was one of my only carries for years. Left it behind camping, and then last time I was down at Benchmade, finally bought it again. The mini grip is pretty damn good too.
I need to clean my desk off so I can find things faster. There's probably a Benchmade bug out in here somewhere.
This would be a contender for me. It's a little too thick for everyday use or everyday carry.
Yeah.
This guy's like 0.65 inches thick. It's a beefy boy. But I love the blade shape. Love everything about this.
Yeah, I like that one.
This is one that was so nice I bought it twice. I got the micarta and I got the carbon fiber one, and then the turbo. Love this guy in the ZDP.
This is contender for perfect knife too.
What is that?
The Artisan Cutlery Orion in titanium. I love this knife. It's perfect. But yeah, I need to clean my desk. But this is Crispy Critter, or not Crispy. I just read his name. Sorry. This is Carco's Hinderer. Did he even say anything, or did he not? Is he not here anymore?
Who?
Oh, he did say. He said, "Woo!" Yeah, it's not mine brand. But at least I got to see what a hinder is all about. It's okay.
Cheeto Bandito, let's start a group chat with you, Patina, me, whoever else is California based for CCKS, dude.
Marcos is down by you guys.
Yeah, anybody who's California based who can go to CCKS.
Oh,
That'd be
you
dope.
guys are allowed to come over and take over my state, but I can't come to your custom little show? This is bullcrap.
What's going on in your state?
Nothing.
Confusion.
Sign your pity on the Renegade.
Sarate.
Where is California Custom? Is that like Los Angeles?
Yeah, Woodland Hills.
Woodland Hills.
So that's Southern California, apparently.
That means so little to me. I don't even know where Southern California
You
starts.
got to get on the 5.
Hit the 101 and follow that until it stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Try not to kill yourself in traffic.
One of the best sketches of all time is the Californians on
Yes.
Saturday Night Live. Why don't you just get on the 5 and get out of here, damn it?
I know that skit was started. Someone was sitting in traffic angry.
Yeah.
And they just thought about it.
Dude, and you hang around in like LA long enough, you see enough people like that where you're just like, I hate these people.
No, he just said get in on their group chat.
Yeah, I literally just said that. Like,
y'all can coordinate and go to CCKS. That'd be dope.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Bill Hader in that. Man, there's been a lot of good like duos over the years, and Bill Hader, Fred Armisen is one of those, man.
Oh yeah.
I keep rewatching the Bill Hader with his Vietnam or Grenada puppet.
Oh yeah,
Seth.
yeah. 5 clicks north.
Yeah.
And then when they're like, you should do a different voice, he's like, hi, my name's Ben, and I like biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
And then it's right back, and his puppet
Yeah.
smokes.
His puppet smoke.
Oh, man, I love it. Lexo Motorsports, how you doing?
What up?
All about the Wu-Tang.
He knew it was Wu-Tang and, like, covered up a little bit.
Just covered.
The 36 chambers. There you go.
With the true fan, who knew? Oh, man, the Chris Farley days.
Dude,
Yeah.
I know that everybody says that SNL has sucked after I've watched every season of Saturday Night Live, and yes, it got worse and worse and worse and worse. But there are so many pockets of good years, man. And
Yeah.
you know, because it's really hard to beat like the mid 90s when, you know, all those guys were, you know, you still had the early class of the 91, you know, the early 90s, but then you had, yeah, I could make a case for each season being pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But yes, there's been some sneakers.
Yeah, there's been seasons where, like, you just don't laugh at all. And then the next one, same cast, you're rolling.
You know, but
Imagine.
then you get into the years of like Will Ferrell and Chris Kattan and Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Horatio Sands.
No, I loved Horatio.
I'm not the biggest Jimmy Fallon fan now, but early on, Jimmy Fallon and Horatio Sands were another one of those duos that were just always trying to make each other laugh. They
Yep.
were pretty dang funny, man.
That's one skit I always watch when it gets suggested is when Jimmy Fallon's working at that fancy clothing store.
Yeah.
Jeffries.
Yeah. It's the one with Sean Hayes and Will Ferrell comes in on the scooter and he's got the tiny little...
And even Hughes tried not to laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude, but imagine trying to be funny as your job, like year after year after year. Like, dude, people got to cut them some slack, you know? Like,
Yeah, dude, there's another... the cowbell sketch is one of the
epic.
classic. I mean, non-Saturday Night Live fans quote that sketch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, the Dana Carvey years were awesome.
Dude, I
Dana
sat
Carvey-
like behind him on an airplane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, him and I got bumped up to first class on a flight from San Francisco to LA, and Dana Carvey was sitting in front of me. Next to him was another dude who was from Reno 911, and across from them was Carlos Santana. It was the craziest flight I've ever been on.
You got big timed by the knife designer? What?
By Sharif, he said go into the group chat. Shopping broccoli. Dana
Yeah,
Carvey.
dude. Or church chat with church lady. I don't know. Could it be Satan? Dude, Thomas Lennon is great also. The going back way before Reno 911 when you go back to the state. Does anybody remember the state? I think that was on MTV early like I was in high school, so like early to mid 90s when all basically the entire cast of Reno 911 was on that. And then we're talking about Saturday Night Live. Also, don't ever forget Kids in the Hall, man.
Oh,
Kids
yeah.
in the Hall was...
And then Jerbs is going Mad TV.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely Mad TV had some good stuff.
There was
I was
one
going-
skit they did. I was like a kid, and they were making fun of shavers, like the Mach 2, Mach 3, but then they had the Mach 20. And they showed the skit where it started shaving the dudes. Like it was like a silhouette, but still like half his face peeled off. And I was like, I never want to shave when I grow up. That stuff scared me.
Oh, dude, if you're talking about the Kate McKinnon sketch, where they're talking about being abducted by aliens, Kate McKinnon is hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the state was. That was the sketch. I want to dip my balls in it, and you beat me to it. That was the other sketch one I was going to talk about. And Living Color was. Whew,
It's epic.
absolutely, man.
Fire Marshal Bill. When
I've always thought, what's his name? He that played Antoine. I'm drawing a total blank here, but yeah, and Living Color was great, man.
Saved by the Bell.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you said you're going to do a video of your knife collection? Let me know when you put that up. I like watching people's knife dives.
Ooh, Upright Citizens Brigade. That's another
Yep.
strong one.
Didn't they bring back Kids in the Hall like just recently? I crash you.
They've had a couple. They've had a couple different ones. Reunions.
Gilda Radner.
Rosanna Dana.
Rosanna Dana. Katie's best friend is Rosanna, so everyone says that to her. Rosanna Dana Dana.
Jamie Foxx was in Living Color.
Yep.
Squeeze.
Ooh, there's something that you guys outside of Western Washington won't know about it.
Here it is.
Almost live.
Everything good happens in Washington. Let's hear about it.
With the High Five and White guys, hosted by John Keister. Here, I got a little something for you, PNW.
Bring back Kids in the Hall. Okay. Oh, Marky Mark? Yeah. Almost.
You know
live.
he gets angry if you call him Marky Mark nowadays.
Really?
Yeah, like I've heard he's almost fought people if they're like, "Yo, Marky Mark, what's up?"
Dopey, the hardest I have ever laughed in my life is Kids in the Hall when Richard Simmons was on.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
I almost died. Quite literally. I couldn't breathe. I was trying to breathe.
Dude.
Oh, that Richard Simmons one. But I also, Whose Line Is Anyway is hilarious, but that Richard Simmons one, wow.
Yeah.
I have never laughed that hard in my life.
And Whose Line Is It Anyways? The American one was better than the British one.
I liked them all. It didn't matter to me. But they're different types of humor. You have to appreciate both. British is more dry.
Yeah, I appreciate British humor. I still think that the Americans just, I don't know, they outdid them.
That's because we get dirty.
Yeah.
Just like the Richard Simmons one when they were jet skiing. Stevie, there's a knife show in Silverdale.
I know. I heard
Is that
about
close to you?
that.
You and Stevie should go.
It's the Big Top Promotions, though, isn't it, JB?
Oh, good night, Tom. Take care of that cute
Good
puppy.
night, Pictures of the puppy.
Where is this?
I don't know. How old are you, Lexo? I'm in my late 70s. I've seen it all.
Have you seen Fire and Rain?
I was there when they wrote it. I've also never heard of it.
Not a James Taylor fan, huh?
I just work here. There's a Canadian Whose Line Is It? I didn't know that. Good night, Nuts for Knives.
All right, where
Oh,
the hell is
Monty Python was awesome. And
Dude,
the
I just
show.
got a Google notification for What's Cooking Memories.
Oh,
Here it is.
you gonna eat it?
Just memories of all the steaks I've made.
All
I
right,
love it.
PNW, this one's for you. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. John Keister. Yes, you heard that right. John,
Did I hear that right?
you did. He started doing stand-up again after a while, and he opened for Duncan Trussell. And I talked to him for about 20 minutes or so after his set, and it was awesome.
Nice. Oop.
Turn your
Sorry for the
sex toys
noise.
off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Vibrator was bouncing off the desk.
That was
Don't pull it out until the show's over. Steve, he said it's Falcon Productions.
oh, okay.
How far away is Silverdale? Like 15 minutes?
No, no, that's a little over an hour closer to 2 south of me where they are. Where's it at though, PP?
Silverdale, he said it.
Yeah, it's on Earth.
David!
Hello, Mr. Helka.
And I liked the Red Green Show. Katie introduced me to it.
Ah, damn it.
So I didn't watch it when I was a kid. I watched it when I was older.
Yeah, I that one passed me by. I never got into that one.
Yeah, never heard of it even, actually, for me.
They were funny. Silverdale Beach Hotel.
Okay.
Steve knows right where that is. It's about 15 minutes away.
It's about 15 minutes away.
It's the thousands of headquarters for every business ever surrounding him.
Another show that was hit or miss. and it's
Don't
mainly
be. I
because
said keep it in.
not only was it broad, but it was also British. Was Women Behaving Badly? You remember that show?
Mm.
That
That was
sounds
pretty
familiar. Good night, King Snake.
Later. Speedwalker was awesome.
The heck?
Yeah, Bill Nye was part of Almost Live.
But what's his wiener got to do with it?
It's part of the sketch.
Like cue ball.
No, Almost Live. Well, I don't know what we're talking about here.
I was
Kids in
talking
the Hall
about
was
his
HBO.
wiener.
HBO, I think, isn't that what Kids in the Hall was on? Or is that a Comedy Central show? I think it was HBO.
Ooh, a ferry ride.
It is. Yes, Sopranos. Man, I say it all the time. Yeah, I think that was Women Behaving Badly might have been HBO. Zach, I say it all the time. I go to start a new whatever people are telling me I should be watching, and then ultimately I go back and watch The Sopranos. I've started a bunch of new series over the years, and I go back and rewatch The Sopranos, and I've seen The Sopranos now more than probably any other show.
Dang, nice.
Oh, dude. There is an absolute Mr. Show with Bob and David. Absolutely.
Congratulations, 21 years. Nice.
Wow. Sweet.
Dang. Well done.
And Dopey, tell that to childhood Maddie, who grew up on America's Funniest Home Videos. Those voiceovers he did are the funniest thing you'll ever hear.
Bob Saget was absolutely hysterical and dirty as
Oh,
hell.
yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the Aristocrats documentary? Or heard
I've
the
seen
joke?
Aristocats.
Yeah, the Aristocrats. About the joke, the Aristocrats. Bob Saget's Aristocrats joke is the best of them all.
Dude. he was a legend.
Yup.
No question about it.
It was a dark day when I learned he was a dark comedian. Same with Robin Williams. I thought they were family types, and then like, what?
Well, a lot of people thought that. Even like Tim Allen, people thought Tim Allen would,
Oh, yeah.
those guys were not, family friendly comedians.
Tim
I
Allen's
think I
a lot
began
more
to like them
famous.
more. And
As I grew up, I liked them more. But going from a kid watching like Aladdin and Miss Doubtfire to hearing the things he would say,
Oh yeah.
that was a light switch moment. Startled look. Didn't know what to do with your life after that.
you ever suck some for crack? Have you?
That was when I learned about Bob Saget.
Oh yeah, that was the. Everyone was so shocked about that line. Boo this man! That's an addiction.
Huh? I love what the guy just says. Have you ever said something? Huh?
Boo this man!
Tim Allen got busted for
Selling coke.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
Was a good boy, Dopey.
Oh, man.
I live in the Breaking Bad great state of New Hampshire. Easy.
No, New Mexico.
No, it's New Hampshire.
It's not either. So don't listen to him. It's New Mexico. We know that.
Why would it be New Mexico?
Because that's where it is.
I don't think so.
I deny your facts.
You have merely given me a statement with no evidence behind it.
None whatsoever.
Breaking Bad, eh?
There would have been a lot more Timbits in that show.
It's in Tupelo. Tupelo.
Tupalo. That's the birthplace of Michael Jackson. Oh.
Tupalo.
Albuquerque Aquarium. Ooh.
Oh, dude. Schitt's Creek was awesome also.
We just went off-roading a couple weekends ago ourselves.
Dude, that
Dude.
video of you guys, of Katie, like, well, shit. Like, she's swearing, and you're just like, yeah, whatever. And Eli's in the background singing songs. I see that 10-second clip, however long it was. I probably watched that like 30 times, dude. That was hilarious.
I need to stitch a bunch together and actually make like a video to put up on YouTube, but Katie panicked because we were like at an angle and the back wheel was off the ground and then it popped out of 4-wheel drive and she was like, that's when she was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, we're gonna die. You know, might as well film it. And Eli, he's just looking out the window, singing his own song, jamming.
Yeah.
He's asleep.
Yeah.
That was a fun trip, though.
Camp on Awana, we hold you in our hearts. That was a good show.
You think
Bud
about
Nick.
you, it makes
Bud
me
Nick.
wanna fart.
Budnick and Donkey Lips and
Donkey Lips.
what was the
5 inning?
I forget, but yeah, those early Nickelodeon, like those early 90s Nickelodeon shows were good.
They were.
Like Pete and Repeat. You guys remember that show?
Pete and
Or
Repeat?
No,
Pete
Pete and
Pete?
Pete. Sorry,
Yeah,
Pete and Pete.
That
The
show
Adventures of
was,
Pete and Pete.
that
That was
wasn't
awesome.
just a show. It was deep. There was
Yes.
the whole, like, the swirly ice cream man adventure, and
Yep.
he had a cheeseburger in the pool. Zach stuff. Did you... ... He just puts dots. Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, hey
Yeah.
dude on Nickelodeon.
Good for you. Like spicy hot? I do. I like spicy. Engage. Nice.
Oh, and as far as like sketch comedy goes, kids sketch comedy, and I think it was a Canadian show originally. You Can't Do That on Television. That was on Nickelodeon. Do you guys remember that show?
I don't
It's
know.
vaguely familiar.
That was
but-
like early. Let's see, how long ago was that? That was, I gotta say, like that was 80s.
I was 90s Nickelodeon with like Double Dare and
Oh, Double Dare.
Mark
Dude.
Summers.
Hidden Temple, Pete and Pete.
You can't do-
Double Dare was elite, man. That was such a good show.
I liked it. All that. Yeah, that's that was a kid version of SNL, but that was good.
Dang.
I thought I heard a lady.
Yeah, it was on Nickelodeon from 82 to 1990.
That was just before me then.
But Nickelodeon in
See you, Gerbs.
these early
Gerbs.
90s. Night Gerbs. It also had Mr. Wizard.
Oh yeah.
God, I can't even remember all the.
Engage. Here's mine.
Ooh. I've never seen that one before from Cold Steel.
Yeah, this is that Atlas lock. Ooh, are you afraid of the dark? And Tales from the Crypt. Those are some good ones.
Ooh, Tales from the Crypt was a good one.
Yeah.
Mark, absolutely. Better Off Dead is one of my favorite John Cusack movies.
Some of the cabins they built for Hey Dude is around nice.
$2.
It's you, Winchester, again.
Daddy Night Winnie.
They made an adult version? Oh, I need to check that out.
Of what?
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh.
I like that show. The Engage is pretty cool, though. PNW.
Ooh, they have one in S35 VN.
That's what this is.
Dang.
If you want a fidgety lock that's like the shark lock, but supposedly it's the strongest lock on the market, but I don't think it's stronger than the Triad.
I mean, have they hung an engine off of it?
They've done some tests, but I haven't seen them hang an engine off of it.
Yeah.
Whereas they did hang an engine off my Espada.
Yeah.
El Cap, I'm 3-4 years, I think, too old. Goosebumps hit. Those were just a little before or after my time with those type of books.
I read them, though. The freakiest one was, or the ones that were the freakiest to me were always the ones underwater. Would you say, Stevie?
I know what they are, but it just a little too. I was a teenager already when those started to come out, you know, so I was a little too cool for school for that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You just spiced up my chocolate box? All right, I'm pretty curious.
That's awesome.
The 13th.
Dude, ATK, I literally just sent a meme about that to Maddie just the other day. When you get when you read your $5 and get your personal pan pizza.
Oh, that's
yeah,
nostalgic.
Yeah, Pizza Hut used to be the place. I think that's why I hate it now. They simplified it. Used to be a go there, play some arcade games, get your own personal pizza and it's sizzled.
Ooh,
Yeah,
don't let the kids or your wife open it, Maddie. What?
Oh,
Big Red said you just something spicy.
Dude. Hentai all the way.
I'm all big on alive.
Some X-rated chocolate.
I hope so.
A spicy chocolate box.
It's family friendly. Aw.
Damn it.
Just kidding.
Damn it. I'm gonna go tinkle and refill shit. And
Yeah, Stevie's gonna
fill my
poop.
water. Ooh, I got some new water additives. And I got iced tea and lemonade, and now I can make my own
Nice.
water.
Arnie Palmies.
Ernie Palmies.
That's one of my favorite drinks.
I'll be right
Oh
back.
yeah.
So Sharif, where's the Kamano? Come on.
Dude, speaking of, I gotta ask people to stop trying to purchase them. I had to refund somebody from Sezzle today, and Sezzle charged me $5.50 to refund the money. So until the website is ready, stop trying to buy things. Please.
Can you put it in private mode or anything? The website?
Right now, the Kaimano page is privated, like 100% privated. You can't even see it. But yeah, like having to pay an extra $5 to to Sezzle to refund somebody's order was a little frustrating today.
And that's just once. Like if you have 20 people doing it.
Exactly.
Sure, you think
Exactly.
Well,
No.
I don't know if he is or not, but
No, I'm comfortable, but even $5 matters to me. You know? Like
hopefully it'll be soon, but it'll be when it's supposed to.
yeah. Fingers crossed we check off all the boxes next week. Like I said, I'm not going to promise anything, but I'm more hopeful today than I have been in the last month.
Good.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to like kill myself. Or not kill myself, but forever sleep myself over this crap. But it's all good. It's getting done.
You know what though? You're gonna have all the stress. And then when Sharif design number 2 comes out, it'll be a little easier. And then you know, by the time 3's out, it'll just be business as usual.
I'm so excited at the prospect of doing number 2 after this.
Stevie's got it right now.
He's sharing number 2 with the world. Yeah, man. Like I was even thinking about it today. I was like, oh man, like there's a couple of knives. Like, so in summertime, I like to carry smaller knives, you know, because I'm wearing shorts, you know. And I was like, oh man, like my Warncliffe Picol style knife would be like perfect for this time of year, you know? Like, I wish I could make it, you know, but that's going to be number 3. That's not going to be number 2. Number 2 is going to be a big knife.
It's you haven't told anyone it, right?
I mean, I've shown it before on here.
It's what Rocky would like, right?
Which one?
The one Rocky.
Oh, that Rocky? Yeah. Is Rocky still in here? Who does number 2 work for?
That was the one. How about a courtesy flush, buddy? Hey, son, what did you eat? It's a man upside down in a toilet.
But I can show it. This guy here. Let me open up a picture real quick. Who does number 2 work for?
That's right, buddy. You tell that turd who's boss.
There we go. This will be number 2.
I hope Rocky's here because this one's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's going to be even just a hint bigger than it is in this picture. But yeah, this is going to be number 2 from the Megana Steel offerings.
Yeah, the Tsuru.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that Korean for tool?
Japanese for tool.
Yeah, this one, Sharif said, is going to be like, you know, an everyday knife, but also works well in the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
And I think this might be a good way to get, you know, women into knives if they're not into like the sprinkly stuff.
Yeah, but this one's going to be a bit big.
My wife hates knives, but she loves like chef's knives.
This one's going to be right around 4 inches, actually. Like I I can't remember what it is right now, but after talking with some people, we all kind of agreed 4 inches is ideal.
Yeah.
So that is planned to be number 2. LCAP, ideally, no, I'd like to do 4 a year. Ideally, like 1 for each season.
Yeah, once a month
kind of thing. And yeah, no, like once a month is too intense, honestly.
He's gonna reach a point where he's out of designs and just gonna re-release.
Yeah, and I kind of also want to do not button lock, Zach, bolster lock on that guy. I am not a big fan of button locks.
A button lock on a kitchen knife type deal might be better, though.
Not if you're gonna be whacking the knife.
Who's whacking?
I whack. I whack a lot.
That's true. On a kitchen knife, why not like a lockback?
Because I don't feel like you need it. I think like a good bolster lock should do the job, honestly. And like, realistically speaking, I mean, it's going to be on phosphor bronze washers and have flow through construction. So like, I don't want to put anything that doesn't allow you to run it underwater and just flush it out, you know? So even like the steel choice is going to be kind of important. We'll see.
Vanex?
I mean, Vanex, if I can get my hands on it, but that's going to jump the price up quite a bit. But they're all LC200N is really good. It's very tough, but it doesn't keep an edge for very long, which is the only problem with the LC200N.
Can I put it in the dishwasher?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Fine.
That is the plan.
If it breaks, I demand free replacements for life.
LCAP, that is the one and only sheep's foot I've ever designed.
I think
ever.
Cool. My wife likes it. Katie?
Magna Cut would work great. Yeah, actually, Magna Cut, I could make the blade like nice and thin and slicey, which would make it even better than, say, something like a Spidey Chef. Because a lot of people complain about the Spidey Chef being too thick for proper like kitchen work.
I think a lot of kitchen knives need like a high flat grind. And then
They do.
in there so that like tomatoes don't vacuum suction to the blade.
Yeah, that's even something that I'm gonna see. You know, like they do that like little scalloping in the blade on like chef's knives. I'd really like to do something like that. And then this is another guy I really wanted. This would be like perfect for me for like right now. When I like to carry something a little lighter weight. I've shown this guy before too. This guy. I agree, Patina. This guy is a smaller, like maybe 3.4 or 3.5 inch Tanto, slim kind of gentleman style. But a complete zero grind. Like you can see there's no secondary bevel on the edge.
Yeah.
So it's like a Scandi ground Tanto.
You gotta stop showing this people. That way you could be the very first Tanto Scandi.
Yeah. And look at that. Look at that.
I'm hiding it now.
Thumb disc. Thumb disc.
Instead of hiding it, you. But yeah, thumb disc.
Thumb disc. All right.
That would be pretty cool, though. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think a lot of your designs are going to be super cool. I can't wait. And I'm glad you're not doing one a month. That's...
No. I mean, I could do it. I have enough designs, but not. I don't think like what I really would like to do is keep them like thematic, right? So like the first year is going to be kind of like utility-ish driven knives. Like that's how I see the Kaimano. Like to me, this is a very utilitarian knife for me. You know, like yes, it's pokey stabby. Yes, it's got a like potential like defensive capability, but more than anything, this is very utilitarian for how I use knives. You know, the kitchen knife also very utilitarian. The Warncliffe very utilitarian. You know,
Yeah.
So like I want to do that for like the first year, and then the next year I want to go crazy and do like really wild designs maybe for like a year, you know.
Wild and crazy guys.
This one, yes, Pedro.
Did you drop a good deuce?
No, I started eating more of my burger.
Cold? That burger did look good, though.
Oh,
Where'd you get a burger from?
it's called Ryan's Recipes. He's a
Okay.
native dude that runs a food truck. And
Ooh.
he really just so I border a tribal reservation, and
Nice.
he mainly does just areas around the tribe, but the Tulalip tribe. And he set up tonight at Tulalip Casino, but I got he specializes in smash burgers, and
Nice.
I ordered the smash burger, added a patty, added bacon, and then got the buns Indian fry bread.
Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, and I took one bite of it and was full.
Dang.
Just one?
Originally, yeah, I literally took one bite. That first bite that I showed you guys, I was like, I'm full, and so I still have. I just took one
Wow. Did you eat beforehand or something?
No. I've been intermittent fasting through the day. And then when I take a bite of stuff like that, I'm full instantly.
Dang.
Addicted to blades
Dude.
too. What up, dude?
I do have a question, knife-related question for once.
Oh,
I have these
It's not what we do here.
beautiful strops, and I need some recommendations for a compound. Where's the? There we go. Look at that.
I don't know.
Beautiful wood.
What's the
Yeah.
HRC on that? On what one?
Addicted to blades. Oh, sorry. And Josh Branson.
On what one? What did I miss? Oh, the HRC on the smash burger?
Harder than a Hinderer.
Ooh, shots fired.
Oh yeah, the limited to 300 pieces. The one in blue. Is it black micarta?
They just released, Black Micarta one.
Is it black? I thought it was blue micarta with a black wash blade. And some sort of funky steel too, right? It's not giant moose.
That works, Sharp? Strop? Or, well, I use this all the time.
Oh, it's Vanadis 4E.
Yeah.
Black Canvas
yeah.
Micarta.
Pedro, what is a strop? A strop is a piece of leather. Sometimes not leather, but usually leather. And
I thought that was blue for some reason.
it hones
It
your
has
knife
a blue
edge.
backspacer.
Like,
Blue
say,
backpack, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think you're being serious, but say like your knife doesn't need a sharpening, but maybe you used it, or you cut like steak on ceramic, you would just lightly run it along some leather, and it brings the edge back to really sharp. It gets rid of burls and stuff. And then some people use a compound with diamond to make it really sharp.
Addicted to blades, what do you use to sharpen? You got some of the sharpest shit out there, dude.
He's got them swords.
Yeah. I've just been using Lancelot Leather's horse butt strops with no compound.
What is your?
So
Yeah.
I have an abrasive one and I have a smooth one. So I'm sure I don't know the whole thing with like micron, like what level to use when, but because I've always just used like the green paste stuff in the past and it's worked for me.
Well, you're gonna start on abrasive and then.
Yeah, but which compound to use, like on which one?
If you're just dropping, I would just use a fine.
About to know that dick, Josh.
And okay, appreciate it, dude. Yeah, that's LCAP. That's why I haven't used the green compound yet. Like, I only have one strop that I use the green compound on.
Do you have LCAP straps? Is that what you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
With his sexy woodwork.
Oh, that's all he uses there.
And Pedro, if you wear a leather belt, just use the inside of your belt to strop your knife. But when you strop, it's not like sharpening,
No.
even though technically that's what it is. You basically just let the blade rest on there and just very lightly, like 5 passes each side. And I usually start like this is Lancelot's. There's a rough side and a smooth side. Just start on the rough. Do both sides very lightly. Very lightly.
Yeah.
Just hit at the edge about 5 times each. And then these things come out razor sharp. Every knife needs a good stropping.
It does. It just, most of the time when people think they need to sharpen their knives, all they really need to do is just strop it.
Yeah.
And it brings it back.
Yeah, stropping's really easy. Lancelot makes a horse butt strop that has a 1 and a 2 on it. I can't find mine.
CPM in the house.
It's super easy to use. Just start on number 1 and then go to number 2. But I don't know where mine went.
Josh,
My bug out.
I've seen people with like non-stainless knives do that, but I don't know that I've ever seen anybody do it with a stainless knife.
Ah, here it is. There it is. I found mine.
There we go. Horse butt 1, horse butt 2.
Exactly. But if you have knives, you need a strop. And if you want like all of it together, I highly recommend this Work Sharp thingy. Work Sharp Field Sharpener. And the leather already has compound in it.
Ooh, Mark, you want to see the tapper?
Ooh, Chef Rocky's here. Did you see Sharif's knife? Here's Lancelot's horse butt. Yeah, Sharif, hold yours up.
My horse butt.
Not your titties.
So, Mark, I ended up getting a different variant of the tipper. I didn't go with the one with the hole. I went with the one with the studs, just because this one absolutely called to me with the cross-cut carbon fiber. But I don't know if you guys saw the tipper that Snuzz got. He got one in it that it was absolutely gorgeous, and I wanted that one, but Nuz wasn't going to let me have it. So Nuz was going to be the high. That was a bid knife, and Nuz was not going to be underbid or outbid on that one. So
No.
I went with this one, but yeah, it's fabulous. And I might be sending it back into Scott at Edgy Blade Works. He wants to do, he has like this, I forget what he called it, but he's come up with like a black wash. Like he says he came up with it. And he said, I haven't seen anybody do it before. And he said he wanted to do it to this one and the liners. So I might send this in to him so we can do that. But yeah, Tipper is amazing.
Yeah, Edgy Blade Works, like, he's definitely on my radar.
Magna Cut at 63 HRC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scotty's a good dude.
Yeah. What of
Sorry.
another?
I'm making an emoji.
Making an emoji.
I'm making an emoji.
No, I'm actually really not. I
am.
I don't like satin typically. I don't mind satin, but I'm usually a stone washed. Most of my knives are a stone washed variant. But there's something about this and satin that I really like. But Scott's pretty stoked on his this new finish that he wants to do. So when he gets excited, I get excited.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I fell into that, Dean, last night. I was one of those, like, I kept falling asleep with my phone, watching shorts on YouTube. And then I woke up to the same one just playing over and over and over and over. But I kept, like, dropping it out of my hand. And
dude, that happens to me sometimes in the morning when I'm, like, in the bathroom. I'll just be, like, sitting there, still waking up. And
fuck up a wedge.
Oh, nice, Josh. A second one, bro? Baller.
It did seem like that for a minute, didn't it, Cheeto?
Ah. All right.
Oh, what? I gotta check this out.
I made a special occasion emoji just now.
Do I have to refresh?
Yeah, refresh the chat or the stream. I might need to change it so you can read it a little better, but
What does it say above and below it?
oh, here, let me show you the bigified version.
Yeah.
It says Stevie's pooping? Stevie poops.
It's a work of art. Oh, I forgot a little brown squiggle here. Oh well.
Ah!
There we go. Every time Stevie goes to get a drink for 40 minutes, you can come back to this.
It's all good, Dobie.
That absolutely is a log. Ooh, a napping Sharif emoji. You've napped
Just take
enough
a
on this
screenshot.
Let's not talk about it, CPM.
Yeah, it's hot. But
Oh, okay.
I called it poopies, so I could just see the StreamYard just filled with poopies. If you guys have any good ideas for emojis, let me know. All mine are custom made.
I am somewhat of an emoji designer.
Oh, I'm gonna make one as soon as Stevie gets one.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, tonight.
Cheeto made a pretty good boot scooting boogie emoji.
Did he? Where?
He posted it in his stories.
On Instagram?
Yes.
Boot, suit, and boogie.
Boot scooting boogie.
You know, I can actually do the boot scooting boogie.
Dang, talent.
So my mom was very clever with her punishments growing up. And around that time, that was what? That must have been like 91, 92 maybe, when that song was popular and country line dancing became a thing. We had this place called Jerry Andel's by our house, and on Sunday nights they did country line dancing, and my mom would make me go to country line dancing as a punishment.
Oh, dang.
And so I learned how to do the boot scooting boogie and the achy breaky heart, and I also learned how to do the electric slide and, you know, all the line dancing type.
Your mom was clever, dang.
She was.
It'd have to be leather. It is full of crap.
Now that
What's the worst thing about being an egg?
I don't know.
Eli said being scrambled. I'm gonna go with that.
I cannot do the Running Man. I'm not good.
Do you want to call the Cutlery Corner tonight, or wait till next week?
Oh, I am not in Cutlery Corner calling mood.
Okay. You only get laid once.
Ah.
Oh, wait, that wasn't Mark's answer though. My mom made me do disco dancing. Oh.
Disco dancing. Wow, you can
Talking
really
about
dance.
not meeting your heroes.
Definitely not Gangnam Style. I think the last kind of line dance I learned was the wobble.
Oh.
The wobble.
The wobble, because I went to a series of weddings back in like 2016, 2017, and the wobble was a song that they started playing at weddings. And by the
Stevie
time
was a wedding crasher.
No, I got invited to all of them. But by the time my friend Laura's wedding rolled around, I wanted to absolutely be the best wobbler there.
And were you?
I was. Only there was like 4 people that it wasn't even a.
That's what we're all thinking too.
But
my mom made me go boot scooting boogie, and Stevie's there in his little Western outfit.
Oh yeah, she brought me to Urban Outfitters, and I had to. I had a bolo, one of those stupid turquoise bolo guys, and I had a big old. You know, at one point, I was part of the Guinness World Book of Records for the most people to Macarena at a midnight bowling in Everett. And then I was broke like the next week, but it was technically certified. So I was told.
That is random.
Yeah, very random. Dancing like an idiot amongst friends is something that I've always enjoyed doing. Again, I don't get embarrassed easily, so I don't claim to be a good dancer, but I will cut a rug.
You know that scene in True Lies where she was dancing on the bed and Arnold was watching in the shadow? That was Blade Show. Me and Jay were in the chair in the shadow.
All right, let's see if I can find this.
I like dancing with friends and kind of making fun of the people who take the dancing like too seriously.
What? Why? That's mean. They're just there to have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at this nerd dancing for real.
Thomas, that's just south of me.
Got sparring lessons. Oh.
I'm in Marysville. It was at the old Broadway. What was it called? Broadway something or other in North Everett, right across the flats from Marysville.
One of our callers has a request, Stevie.
I would have to teach you how to Dougie. Teach you how to Dougie. And again, I stopped with the wobble, and I'm pretty sure Dougie is post wobble. So I'm aware of the Dougie, but I could not teach you how to. I'm sorry to let you down. Let me see if I can find me dancing at my sister's wedding.
We have another request from a caller.
I'm not going. No, I'm not going to. Wobble, baby.
You said you want to be the best wobbler. Let's see you wobble.
Oh, nice. That's like 15 minutes away. Is it not, though? Is it not?
I'm beginning to think the world is flat, and it's all just right where Stevie's at.
Lakeview Beach is
15 minutes.
Literally, it's right down the road.
I'm sure it is. Stevie could hop in a car and
Thomas can vouch for that. It really is, though, man.
Stevie would be the best, like, worldwide door dasher. He'd just be anywhere within 15 minutes.
It is funny how that ends up happening, though. I got chills and multiplying.
You made a fist, but leave your middle finger knuckle halfway out. And then she would frog me in the top of the head. What does that mean?
Huh.
That is a very confusing sentence.
Yeah, what is frog? Like, you do this, and then she does some to your head? Or this? Probably this. Ooh, yeah, that would hurt. Okay, that's probably what it is. Right on top.
Oh, man, you know what?
Good night, Rocky.
Nighty night, Rocky.
Good night.
That video is something that my brother-in-law posted, and my ex-brother-in-law, and he's blocked me on Facebook, so I probably don't have access to that video anymore.
Oh, dang.
Oh man, I wish I could find that. See if I can find it somewhere else.
So Pedro, did you find a strop yet? Do you have one?
Stroppy strops.
If you have knives, I think a strop is a requirement.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just to keep the edges going, you know.
Stropping is what you would do after a lot of like cardboard cutting.
Yeah,
Stropping, I usually bring that edge back.
100%.
All right. I'm going to stop searching here. I can't find it. That's too bad.
You don't know a strop either?
Dude, you definitely should, and it's super easy to do. Really, like Maddie said, just be delicate with it. No more than like 4 or 5 times per side. You know, and if you have a good compound, that's all you need.
You don't even. I don't use compounds.
You don't have to have compound either.
You
Although
don't.
it will definitely make it more toothy. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can definitely, with just that horsehide strap that I got from Joe, man, that's really all I need.
Yep, I use these two a lot. And then this I take with me. This is really all anybody needs. Does it all. You got the ceramic strap sharpening. But just straps, do Joe's. And then he doesn't like me talking about it, but El Cap, like Sharif, he's got some straps.
Some pro level straps.
Yeah, that's some nice wood.
Yeah.
But really, all you do is just, like, here's my Arius, just very lightly, very lightly. I'd never strop, you know, blade first. Always away from the blade.
Yeah, away from the edge.
And then the
'Cause
angle,
otherwise-
try to match the angle. With stropping, you don't have to be as strict as like sharpening. But if you wanted to be perfect, where to put it? It's gone forever.
Try to match the angle, or you can go just a little over, because like you're trying to get rid of any edge imperfection, so it's a little bit more tolerant. You know,
could feel it. You could feel where the edge is. Like it takes some practice, but once you get it, you'll feel it.
yeah,
But if you're concerned, you could get something like this. It has angle guides.
true.
On all edges. So you could, like when you sharpen, I don't want to do the areas, but when you sharpen, you go edge first. But when you strop, you go spine first.
Yeah,
But stropping just very lightly. You don't have to be as perfect on the angle. Just as long as
Definitely.
you're getting it on the edge.
Yep.
And it makes all the difference. Some of your knives that you think are dull, just strop it. They'll be factory sharp again.
yeah. I also like having the ceramic rod on that too, because that sometimes if the strop is not getting the toothy edge back, you can use the ceramic rod first, and then like just do a couple of passes on the strop, and you're good to go.
Oh yeah.
For years, all I ever used was the Spyderco sharp maker.
Oh yeah.
With that, just the basic. It came with the ceramic stones and the whatever grit. I forget the grit that the other stones were, but you know, you do 20 each side, and then you rotate it 20, and then put in the other ones 20, and then that's really all I've ever needed to.
Yeah. It's surprising. Like you don't need to like. It's so funny. Like I remember when I first started sharpening, first started getting like sharpening stuff. Like I thought I had to maintain my knives and like constantly like rework the edges and all of that stuff. You really don't. You barely ever have to bring out your sharpening gear, like ever. Like a strop is more than enough. Like if you get a strop and a ceramic rod, like you're pretty much golden. And like that little kit that Maddie has is like perfect, even just for starting out.
Yeah. This
Like
is really all you need.
yeah, like if you're just starting out, that is perfect.
Stropping's only necessary on knives that you use. So
Yeah.
Safe Queen, you're probably not going to use it. So
Yeah.
you don't need to strop. But I would still, the Safe Queen, take it out and oil it.
Mhm.
Make sure there's no rust forming. But I mean,
Yeah.
I stropped my knives. A Sharp Guy says he does his tip to heel, which is fine. I like to do heel to tip though.
Yeah, I tend to do heel to tip.
Yeah. But yeah, you could practice. Get an old junky knife. Take an old leather belt. Just cut a chunk of that belt and use the back side of the belt.
Yeah.
Or Joe sells them cheap.
Yeah. Hop on the EDC Roundtable. Pick one up.
Yeah. Yeah, see, OCD is selling a strap for 80. This is like 20.
Yeah, man. EDC Roundtable.
Just saying.
Do it. Do it.
But yeah, the field sharp, the guided field sharp, right here.
Shush, BG, you will not come on here and promote Lacy Lace's horse butt strops.
Yeah, this has everything you need. 2 sharpened stones. They're diamond. The ceramic, the big one. And also a little one. You got your leather with the compound. And then also, you can rotate this one. You can't see it, but you can. That's too white.
Yeah.
But you can hit some serrated edges on this. There's
There
2
are
different versions.
plenty of good strops out there, but I'll go ahead and say it. The official strops of Late Night with SaidFaction are Lancelot Leather. You can get a wide variety, topping out at $30, $15 to $30. These ugly strops work perfect, and if you want to load them up with compound, you can.
Yeah.
These little pocket strops are awesome. And then these horse butt strops are really, they really are the shit.
They are.
So I highly recommend those.
If you want to learn more about stropping, though, go check out like Neves. Neves has a lot of good sharpening videos.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he's pretty much the pro. But the basic gist of it for stropping is just very lightly, like up to 5 passes. Just it's pretty much just the weight of the knife.
I told you he wasn't retired.
And you might think it's not enough, but it really is.
It is.
Yeah, you will be surprised by stropping.
And Pedro, you said you do not maintain your knives, so you're gonna see.
Because she's a
big,
fool, and Joe is my friend, and makes good products, and she's a fool.
You're gonna see a good difference, Pedro. And since you haven't, I would get a ceramic rod with a strap.
That's what I was saying. Those little work sharps is like a beginner's thing is a good shout. But what I would say is get one of those, get the horse butt strop, or get the ugly strop, and you will be more than covered for what your needs are. Because like the strop that's on that work sharp is a little narrow, especially if you're doing like drop points and stuff like that. I'd recommend a little bit of a wider strop.
And I have a.
Oh, the Mac 3.5.
I think the strap I use the most is my little keychain one.
There you go. Yeah, see, something a little bit wider.
Yeah. Also from Lancelot Leather.
Like, I keep a thin strap, this guy, but this is mainly for doing recurves.
Yes, that's
You
how
know.
you do a recurve. Recurves are
Yeah.
not as hard as people tell you it is.
No, they just like to complain. But, like, have a nice thin strap. This is for getting into the divots of a recurve, you know? But...
That's
I'm gonna
cool,
go get the
El Cap.
Mac 2.
That is cool, El Cap. And his are worth it.
Dude. Yeah, LCAP's straps are the sex.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I keep mine right by my desk at all times.
I've been strapping my Arius like every time, so this thing should be really sharp. But stropping is actually pretty relaxing. It's fun.
It is. The danger is you can depending on the steel, some steels like to be stropped like endlessly. Like VG10 is a good one. You can strop it to like a mirror polish, and VG10 only gets sharper and sharper. But other steels like M390, S35, S30, if I'm not mistaken, they don't like to be mirror polished like that. I could be wrong though.
Some
My
steels
memory-
like to be toothy.
Yeah, some steels definitely prefer to be toothy.
Yeah.
Or some in general, I prefer like a toothy steel, but VG10 is one that I found like if I go to a hyper polished finish, it just loves being that way.
Mirror edges are cool, but they don't really have a practical effect to them. They just look cool. They're slicey
Well-
at first, but their edges don't stay.
Again,
Yeah,
it depends
cool.
on the steel. It depends on the steel. Like,
Magnacut holds a good mirror edge.
yeah. Like I mirrored my my Quaiken. This guy. And it loves it because it's VG10. So but I hate this knife. This is like, it's too heavy. The blade to handle ratio is off. There's no jimping on the flipper, so like I'm constantly slipping off of this thing. It could have been perfect, but it's not. Oh, and they use IKBS, which is the loose ball bearings. So trying to disassemble it and service it is misery personified. Like, this could have been a really, really wicked knife, and they just made the wrong decision every single step of the way. Like, liners have. What's up?
They're loose bearings.
Yes. IKBS predates ball bearing, like tracked ball bearings. So they would dump just like loose ball bearings inside of a track that's ground into the blade and the handle. And I only have 2 knives that are done this way. This is one of them. And the second you disassemble it, the ball bearings go flying everywhere. If you're not like working in an enclosed space, you know? But yeah, blade to handle ratio is way, way off from what it should be. There's no weight relief in the steel liners. They did solid steel scales and no weight relief in the solid steel liners either. And this jimping that they put on here is just for aesthetics. Like, it actually doesn't grab you at all. So I can't even open this knife left-handed. Like, no matter how much I try, I can't get the the right position for it. My finger constantly slips off. I can do it right-handed,
Right?
but it drives me nuts. I hate this knife.
El Cap, I can't reach mine, but it's the Workshop Precision Adjust. It's the one where you got the bar sticking out and you put like the thing and then you kind of sharpen back and forth and it follows the edge. They work really well. That's how people get mirror edges.
Oh.
But you got to be careful with it, and there's different techniques to use. And
Yeah.
I just remembered I have this pulled up in one of my tabs. I was looking at it earlier, and this is that's the one that Tier 1 helped design.
Yep.
Look at the. I'm not making fun of them, but you can tell that this was just translated and not proofread. Special Hawksbill point blade, which is rare, appeared in the current knife market. The point is mainly used for carving or tactical purpose. A jimping on the back spine of the blade, the placement that people put the thumbs on it for using the knife with strength.
Oh God.
Satin finish keeps the blade as bright as possible in contrast with the black micarta. The image of the scythe is stood out.
Sharif has one. It's so small.
It is too small.
It is. It's too small.
That's that was the one thing I said.
Ed's over there in Georgia. Josh is on the East Coast. Dopey, he's East
Josh is in
Coast.
Kentucky.
Vince
I
is
love
on
the
East
blade
Coast.
shape design.
Vince is
but
in
it-
Jersey.
Ugh, too small.
We just go late at night just because it's fun. And we know people they stay up late for us, and some don't. Yeah, there's a lot of East Coast people here.
Lots of them
You crazy East Coasters.
living in the future.
They're from the future.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I want to like it.
If you don't have a strop, get one. I recommend the Lancelot Leather ones, but if you just want to try it out, find an old leather belt and cut you a strip off and give it a go. If you're a veteran, El Cap said he would make you
Yeah,
one.
that's I saw that right as I was getting up. I forgot to comment. That's awesome, Elcat.
Yeah, that is super cool.
Yeah.
And his are wood and they're beautiful.
And Maddie's not
Perfect.
even with that.
And he just said he makes emulsion.
He makes what?
Emulsion.
What are they
Yeah.
called?
Emulsion.
Okay.
Emotional damage.
Emotional. Damn, where's CPM? He says it perfect.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, CPM can really get Uncle Roger on us.
Josh, just because you're cool. You deserve more than 700, Josh. Come on. Come on, don't be all humble. Don't ask why you have 700. Ask why you only have 700. Oh, Buck. I like buck knives.
My name is Buck.
Josh, I wonder if we're thinking of the same person. I wonder.
Knife designer extraordinaire, lurking in the shadows.
That was so hilarious.
What you guys don't know is that there is a knife designer extraordinaire among us.
I wonder if he's here.
His royalness will be revealed.
He's about to give a Nobel Peace Prize in knife design.
He is.
You guys have heard of Mother Teresa, right?
Yeah. This guy
Yeah.
trained that mother.
Not. I'm just saying. She's cool and all, but
Dude, nah, I'll say it. He shits on Mother Teresa.
Gee, how many people did you just offend? Are we thinking of the same person, Mr. Branson?
you guys are gonna have to talk about that backstage.
I know.
Yeah,
Don't give any clues away here if you guys are.
yeah. No, that's not our not ours to
clues.
talk about publicly.
Oh, he's not. Is the knife designer Josh Branson?
Actually, who we're talking about is Mattisfaction.
Actually, we weren't talking about me.
You hear it first.
We were talking
Mattisfaction shits on Mother Teresa.
Everybody poops.
For the person that just happens to be, I wonder what this live stream is. Mattisfaction shits on Mother Teresa. Never mind.
You're gonna have like 15 million Catholics just emailing you. What did you say?
It's okay. I'm Greek Orthodox.
He can poop wherever he wants, I guess. Toilets, Mother Teresa, it don't matter to Sharif.
Yeah.
Orthodox.
I'm curious, who do you know that's designing a knife? I'm actually super excited that a lot of these people are coming out of the design now. That's what I was saying one of those Wednesdays. Everyone's got a design, and they should get it out there. It shouldn't just be reserved for just a few people.
I got work knife balances and prototype coming in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lewis, Addicted to Knives, is working on one.
I saw that. That was actually a pretty nice design.
Yeah, I told him some studs or slot. I don't think you need both.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, no. I saw that.
Good night, Mark. And hello,
Good night, Mark.
Fluffy.
What up?
Fluffy. Yeah, lots of people out there working on designs, and I think it's awesome. I just had Lutz, Clydesdale in. That was
That's what I'm
cool.
saying, Josh.
Lutz got a.
The first big step to knife design, as a professional,
My professional opinion.
Your exalted opinion.
just doodle it on paper first. That's the first step. CAD
Yeah.
is just another step along the way, but the first step is take it from here to something you can stare at. And then you make it like today before the live, I was working on because I want to do more. I was working on blade shapes.
There you
And they all
go.
suck, but I was trying. Well, I
Dude.
don't think they don't all suck, but I don't know where they went.
Josh,
I can share, like, I do stuff like this.
See, I think this is gonna be my next one, but this is just a drawing. It's gonna change a lot, but that's all it is. First step, paper.
Yep. Sketch. Draw.
Yeah,
and I personally have.
you don't know, Josh. We're hoping.
We're hoping, but a lot of people around me designing knives I'm really more interested in, like, I've been asked a couple times. I know you guys were just asking me even. I like giving input, I think, more than actually having my own. You know, like, one of the coolest things ever is, like, when I first met you, Sharif, and, like, you were asking me about, you know, all sorts of different stuff. That was the first time I was like, oh, yeah, like, what about this, or what about that? And,
Yeah,
and then,
dude.
you know, during the whole Maddie's whole process, you know, just being a fly on the wall and then randomly getting asked a question and like, well, what about this? And, you know, with Edgy Blade Works, with Scott Stills, and, you know, like,
Yeah.
I'm way more interested in doing that, I think, than ever.
And the important thing from my
But
perspective
fun
is,
part of that.
yeah, when you find somebody who has like good taste, good perspective, a critical feedback, who isn't just going to say like everything you do is the best thing since sliced bread.
Right.
Like, that's exactly who you want to ask for feedback, you know? So like, there's stuff that I share with you guys and you guys are like, no, not really feeling it, you know? And like, I love that. I love that because I want to hear that, you know?
Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff you draw, I'm like, oh, I do like that. But
Yeah.
today when you're showing those two, I like the fatter one better.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Every once in a while, some actual feedback that I give makes it into production. Like,
Hmm.
the Buzz was completely void of jimping. And I talked to Kevin and Colin. I'm like, dude, you need some jimping on this knife. And last minute, they actually changed it and put it in there. So that was the first time I was like, yes, I gotta take credit for that.
Dude. I'm just checking to see like what other random stuff I've got in this sketchbook. I haven't looked in here in a minute.
I
It's
can't
some of
find my
my-
blade shapes when I was working on it. I was actually going to show you guys.
Josh, he'll be going live tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably have more of an update, but I think now that I hear it weird. I think now that he's able to get it into Neve's hands, which it got delivered today, I only spent like 2 days with the Clydesdale because Neves finally responded to Mark.
Yeah.
So I sent it directly to Jared and for him to review. So hopefully, if Jared can, I think, churn a video on it pretty quickly, that might be all he needs to get it funded.
Yeah.
Here we go. I was just sketching a few blade shapes.
There you go.
They're kind of ugly, but like they're just outlines because then you can take like this stupid parallelogram and then change it.
What is that top one?
Getting crazy.
Yeah, it looks like a mouse,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
kind of.
With like long ears.
But like I said, I can't draw, so I just do this and then kind of change it a little bit. I'm trying to do a hawkbill, but I don't know how to draw a hawkbill. I have another one that's just a bunch of scribbled out hawkbills.
Hawkbill is easy, Maddie. It's a single curve like that, but you want the tip of it to be lower than the originating point.
I know, but my hands don't work like that.
I'm sure it does.
You should see my other card. It's just all scribbled out.
Dudes, I never showed you guys like some of my old like marker car sketches.
Yeah, those are cool.
Nice.
Yeah. That's crazy stuff. Yeah, there we go.
That probably
Marker is
looks
fun.
ugly on camera.
I know, El Cap. I would like to figure it out, but then Shane said drop it. But I'm still curious what happened. I don't know.
Here it is in a nutshell. No, fuck it. I'm not even gonna get into it. Never mind.
No, you already started.
No.
The drama ain't worth it.
He just teased the tip and then walked away.
Hey, it's a 104 here.
Yeah.
Oh dang!
I
Already.
am starting to wear it out.
I would like to see the Clydesdale happen. I unfortunately can't buy one.
What up, Ground Fog? Doing
Yo.
well.
But I forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah. Everybody should be able to design a knife. It shouldn't be relegated to just a few people. Everyone has a design in there.
No.
And get it out there.
I want to design a flashlight. If there's any flashlight designers out there, holler at me.
I'm with you, dude.
There's different
Stevie.
styles.
I'm with you. That is like one I've been wanting to break into because
We were talking about trying to find the perfect. You're talking about the perfect knife. Like, I want the perfect flashlight.
dude, I have an idea for one, and like I've reached out to companies, and they're like, oh no, we only do in-house, like this and that. I'm like, dude, if you find out anything, I'd be down to work with you on
I
that.
haven't even.
Budget guy.
I've not even investigated, but over the last, I've been spending more time with flashlights than I have with knives over the last couple weeks, and
But
yeah,
you guys, if you're cool with her, stay cool with her. I don't know the details, but I'm curious because, like, mankind, we're just curious. But at the same time, I don't care. If you're fine with her, you're fine with her. If
Yeah.
you're not, you're not. I mean,
here's the thing: none of it affects me, so I give two.
Exactly.
yeah.
But there's some fuckery afoot. Plain and simple. There's some fuckery afoot somewhere. But I was super invested into it initially, and now I'm just
But if the effery doesn't affect you, then
yeah.
don't worry about it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing in this community. If it doesn't bug you, don't let it.
Exactly.
Unless it reaches a point to where it affects people. But I don't think this one. I don't know.
Yeah. I couldn't give two shits. Like, doesn't affect my life. I'm good.
Basically, at the end of the day, everyone just do you.
Everybody.
I'd be lying if I said, I've bought her emulsions.
Yeah.
And they work well. I'm not
I was going to.
backing her products at all. But
Pam staccato.
Yeah, dude, Staccato Pam is awesome, dude. We chat, actually. Like, I send her pictures of pews, and I let her, I showed her my new safe and stuff like that. She's dope.
she's made two of the most annoying fucking mistakes, though.
What, Pam?
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm not. I don't even want to get into that either.
Oh, okay.
She's a nice person.
Yeah.
She can be.
Your ground frog.
That's it.
But if you don't know if the slice is moldy,
There you go.
it probably won't bother you. And yeah, if you can't control it, don't waste energy on it.
So, Stevie, perfect flashlight. I'm curious, man. What's in your
Fits in the
your
butt.
your list?
Looks like a butt plug.
Side and tail cap.
Yep.
Still be able to incorporate a magnet into the tail cap.
Yep. Same here.
USB rechargeable,
Yep.
removable clip-on, reversible or two-way pocket clip.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, so far we've got the same
And
criteria.
really? That's it.
Yeah. What about size?
Size right around Dapper Ion size.
But Vince, nobody has evidence of anything yet. All anything
I
is right
want
now
in-
is just
in
people
my-
chatting.
Where is my Ion?
And I'm not gonna give in to rumors.
No, my Ion's in my truck, but
I know
Okay.
about the size of your Dapper Ion. It's about the size of a Prion, right?
no, much smaller. I mean, it's a Dapper Ion's 0.87 OD.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's
'Cause
like
the Prion's pretty small.
the Prion is the right angle Olight.
No,
right?
no, you're thinking of the pre-run. I'm talking about the. I'm pulling it out right now.
Yeah, you are. Baby.
This guy.
Yes.
The
Is that a
4.7's
Phoenix?
Prion.
Or
No,
Phoenix?
this is 4.7's Prion.
Okay.
Or Prometheus design work. Or Prometheus lights. But yeah, this one's a tail cap. AAA light.
If it's AAA, I want a dual fuel.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
although I typically a AAA light, you're not going to get more than 200 lumens out of, which is
Right.
really all I for an EDC light. I'm talking just an EDC light. I'm not talking about
Yeah.
like a walking my dog light. I'm not talking about a rescue light. I'm talking about just something small that I can carry in my pocket, the basic stuff. Really, 200 lumens is really all you need.
Right. Right.
I mean, people think you need all the lumens, but really, in a small, dark room, 150 lumens lights up your entire, shit.
True. But the dual fuel gives you that burst,
Yes.
and then you can always go back to a regular AAA when that thing dies.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So I get the logic.
So I like having that burst of 5 to 700 lumens. You're never going to get it for more than 10 minutes tops anyway. But
I'm not rocking with it, Vince. I'm
Dude.
just saying. I don't know
One
what
of,
to make one way or another.
one of the other variations on the combination of parts that you were talking about, Stevie,
I like
is
this.
I'd like to do something about the size of a Baton 3, right? With a tail switch, with a side switch, with USB-C charging, but with the spiky crown that the hardcore batons have. Yeah, for women. Because women don't want a big flashlight, and a Baton 3 is about the size that they're like, okay, that's the maximum size. And with that kind of rechargeable battery, you can really get a nice, like, blinding strobe function out of it. And then they can use the striking bezel, in order to, like, gain some space from the person who may be, like, assaulting them.
right.
But, like, same exact combination of features, but just Baton 3 size for women, Because, like, the side clicking for the batons, it's not a defensive option. But, like, this guy, my Warrior Mini, that's perfect to just flash somebody in the face real quick, So... But this is too big for most women. I show them this, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to carry that in my purse. That's too, like, big, too heavy." And it's like a 5-inch flashlight. You know what I mean?
Josh, the Workos RC11 is probably my favorite flashlight. I love that.
I don't know that one. I gotta look them up. I do like flashlights a lot. You said the FC11?
Yeah, Workos FC11. I think it's on sale right now for like something
Oh wow,
stupid.
for like $20.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's been my dedicated. That's what I keep in the visor of my truck, and
That's
yeah,
dope.
I've had that light for 3 years now, and it's I've beat the crap out of it, and I've dropped it in a puddle before, and I've literally like stress tested it, and the TS21 is actually in my cart, saved for later. I want the TS21.
The Tucson?
No, the Workos.
Oh.
TS21. Let me see.
A Campbell soup can.
Oh wow, 3,500 lumen for $30.
Vince, I'm non-denominational, but
That's gangster.
you guys haven't really told your side of it, and then I don't know too much about Lacey, so most of us are just stuck in the middle, which just leaves us in either we're gonna pursue it or we're just gonna shrug our shoulders and move on. And so far, I'm just in the shrug of my shoulders and move on.
Yeah.
I haven't purchased from her. I would use Kyle to sharpen or Freak Show. So, but I don't know the details.
Have you played with the Phoenix E18R, by the way, Steve?
I haven't had any Phoenix, but I know my buddy. That's like he swears by Phoenix.
I have a little Phoenix, and it's awesome. This is my astronomy light.
Dude, the Phoenix, I know the Phoenix guys are like usually diehards. Like,
yeah.
They're like, they won't touch any other light other than Phoenix.
What's the Phoenix?
I got it because it's called the Phoenix.
They have one similar to the Angel Eyes. It's the
Is it that one?
like the EO3R or something.
That's this one, Stevie.
Oh, you got that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
my astronomy light. Yeah, that's why
Oh,
I jumped on the free EO3R one. Because it is
E3 Pro.
the Angel Eyes.
Oh, it's okay. It is smaller than that one. Okay.
It's smaller, but it's the same build
There
quality.
you go, this one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one I got. This I got because it does a red light, and so I use it for my astronomy, my telescope. I like it though. It's also got different bright modes, and it gets super bright for a little guy.
Yeah, it goes up to 500 lumens, which is incredible.
And it's rechargeable because you can't fit a AAA in here. But I really like this little Phoenix. I highly recommend it. I've had it for over a year.
Nice. Dude, and it's very light. Dang. Super lightweight.
Yeah, I really like it. I dig it.
Yeah, look at that. 500 lumens? 90-meter throw? Dang. Okay.
Which one is that? That might be.
You were retired. I'm glad you're not, but you made it very clear that you were retired. Are you sure?
This one I'm curious about, though.
Well, Sharif, if I had to base any Phoenix off of this one, I would recommend it.
Yeah,
I
because
really dig it.
this one used to have like magnetic charging, like the O lights, but they've since switched it clearly to like USB-C.
That's because people hate proprietary charging things.
They do, and like part of the reason I'm interested in this is because it does have supposedly a quick access strobe mode. So I'm always looking for a flashlight to recommend to women for like an emergency situation kind of thing, you know? And then it's supposedly magnetic and has a reversible pocket clip, which I'm a big fan of. I may need to buy one of these, actually.
Do it, Shrew.
Give it a review ski.
Give it a
And
review.
you know, I used to say that having a magnetic tail cap or just a magnet on your flashlight was the stupidest thing. I don't get why people make a big deal about it. And then over the last couple of years, there's been a dozen or so times that it's really came in handy. And so now that is something that I think I need in an EDC light.
Yeah.
I used to be the exact opposite.
Does this have a magnetic tail?
That
I don't know if it did. I haven't seen it in any of these features, so I don't know. Maybe they got rid of that? I'm going to have to look a little deeper, but... Oh, magnetic tail. Yeah, there it is. Okay, legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh,
I'm going to have to give this one a look-see.
I had to do the same with those Robivon. There's so many, like, different clicks and everything. It's, took a minute to figure out.
So,
And when you have the hybrid where it's chargeable and battery, there's like more clicks you add to it.
yeah, so that is one of the downsides about flashlights is that the UI is different amongst them all. So while like I've been testing out all these lights as of recent, I fumble around with them all because is it a long press to turn it off? Is it a double click to turn it on? Is it a you know?
But you guy, don't say stuff like that. You are good enough to waste time.
Yeah, dude, I'm with you on that. Like, navigating the UI, you know who's got this craziest UI are the Lumen Top ones. These guys, I cannot like the UI on this one is also like all kind of buggered, so I don't know how to use it. So I use it in its most basic mode, which is like, okay, I got it. Like, why?
All right.
So
Heads up, everybody. Oh, sorry, Stevie. Go ahead.
What I loved about I used to carry the Streamlight macro stream along with because it was just a basic tail cap, no magnet or anything, but just low high tail cap. And I love that light, but I was told that was a US made Streamlight, and I bought it. I was like, finally I got my US made flashlight. And then I was told that in one of the flashlight forums on Facebook. And then I quickly, as I'm reading the manual, found out that they make their lights in China, and I was so pissed off.
Oh, dude.
I won't carry it out of principle. But now, without further ado...
Wait, I was going to do a disclaimer. Vince wanted to come on, share some light into this lacy thing. So I'm going to give him the soapbox. Whatever he says is what Vince says. Not out of...
The views expressed by Simplify EDC guy are not those of Late Night with SaidFaction.
Or me.
But he wants to air it, so he's been wanting to for a while. He said 2 minutes.
I'll preface it with this. I'll preface it with this also.
Jeremy.
Yes.
Vince, people might think Vince is goofy and messes around a lot of things, but I will say Vince...
Can y'all hear me and shit?
Truth. He's only on the side of truth. If there's one thing that you're going to get from Vince is the truth. So I do trust him at
Hold
times.
on.
That's whatever the opposite of a fluffernutter is, you're eating it.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, you got the floor. I'm going to bigify you so that they
The
can't
floor
see
is
my-
yours.
Good?
man.
Okay, good.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Listen at your own peril.
Look. All right. First of all, I'm gonna explain why I didn't do this when I was first asked to do it. I guess like a few weeks ago after Blade or whatever. And I brought it up in the chat. First of all, I wanted to say, obviously, it was just a joke that I said Kyle is lazy. Kyle is not lazy. That's a joke. I don't think it's a real thing, at least. I just said that as a joke. Second of all, Matt is making it sound like this is a big thing that has like all these things behind it, and you gotta like know stuff to know stuff. It's not really that big of a thing. The girl lies all the fucking time. All right, and I just don't particularly rock with people like that because there's no reason for those lies. If they're small, if they're big, no reason. Especially when you're selling shit to the community. Okay, that's gonna end badly. People always say how a relationship begins, it usually ends. That's what people usually say. All right, the girl is a chronic liar. All right, so if people want to buy her emulsion, fine, that's cool. You're supporting somebody in the community. All right, if people want to send her a knife to be sharpened by, fine, you're supporting somebody in the community. Just know you're supporting a fucking compulsive liar for whatever reason. Like, God knows why. All right. She says she was at Blade Show. She was not at Blade Show. So yeah, well, like 1,000% certainty. And if I'm wrong, I'll come right back on here and apologize.
He would too. He would.
Okay.
I
I'm pretty sure.
second that. Though.
I'm pretty sure Stevie and just about all the other people that I met could back me up on that. She wasn't there.
100%. Correct.
1,000%. I have recorded messages between her and Pam saying that she was going to go to Blade Show, that she was flying there. Not like, oh, I'm getting on a plane flyer. No. Somebody flew her to Blade Show, a friend, and she was flying the plane because she's getting credits to be a license. Now, that might sound innocent, but yeah, no, that doesn't work like that either. You don't just have somebody fly your fucking plane, no matter what. If you own a plane, you can't just let somebody fly your plane if they're working on their license. It doesn't work like that. You can only fly with instructors.
Yes.
100% know this as a fact. And after 9/11, an even bigger fact.
It's actually a felony.
All right, that is a huge thing. All right, so like, why lie about that? That's just a stupid, petty lie. You know, like, oh, I have a friend who she's told a couple people that she has a friend who has a plane. Like, okay, cool, whatever. Like, why would you even tell people that though? That's gonna take you to Blade Show. Like, really?
That's Sue.
And then you're gonna fly it. It's bullshit. Obviously, I mean, there doesn't have to be a whole lot of investigation done on that to know that it's bullshit. Okay, there's not people up there fucking flying planes. All right, I'm sorry. That's just fucking bullshit. The other thing, aside from Blade Show, I'll get into Blade Show in a minute. Aside from Blade Show, I'm just covering some of the lies she does in general. The whole thing about who she works for. Look, if you know anything about like kind of like the military and the FBI, or you watch any of those shows when they interview like ex-CIA agents, ex-FBI agents, she's explaining the job of an FBI agent. Says she works in the bank. She does not bust billions and trillions of dollars worth of money from people, you know, in a year or whatever she says she does, or a month or whatever. No person in the bank does that. Every person in the bank knows what the fuck Juneteenth is because they got the day off. She didn't, and she doesn't know it. Give me a fucking break. That's the one that pissed me off the most because I'm a quarter black. Okay? She is full of shit. All right? You don't say you don't know what the fuck June 14th is. You didn't get the day off. You got the day off, all right? You got
It
there.
worked.
We saw you at home
Worked for me.
fucking bullshitting, all right, and sending messages. And why are all her messages typed out? You know, on Instagram. Instagram is for pictures. Like, why is her whole page full of fucking pictures with typed out things? It's just fucking weird, man. And like, because she shows a little bit of like, hold on, let me pull up my sleeve here, show y'all some skin. You love me now? You love me now? You're not gonna question me now? Mm-hmm. Nah, man, fuck that. All right, we're mostly guys in this community, so women know very rightfully show a little bit of skin. You're gonna probably get a little more attention than normally, and you know, rightfully so. It is what it is. But you know, she plays that shit to the extreme. You know what I mean? And you gotta ask once in a while, who's taking those pictures? Those pictures are not selfies like this. Boom. No. Those pictures are taken by a person. She has a little child in the house. So who's taking those provocative pictures? Huh?
Two kids in the house.
Oh, so the other kid is taking the pictures then. That's like her fucking OnlyFans manager. Okay, I get it now. All right, look, it's all fucking shady. Entire story. You mentioned OnlyFans, by the way. She flips out. That's happened in the past. Wonder why. All her pictures are super old. Anybody who looks at her profile could tell that. You know, there's not one picture of her that's fucking recent. All right, maybe of her hand or her kid's hand or whatever. And the whole voice on the videos, that's her kid. All right, that's not a fucking grown female. Come on, people. Like, just stop being so stupid. You know, the people who fucking believe her, like, really? Don't be stupid. Just call it what it is. Like, yo, why you lying? Why you gotta lie? Like, why? You're selling shit to people. So you need to have the utmost integrity, in my opinion, when you sell stuff. When you sell a service, when you charge people money, you should have the utmost integrity. That's just my opinion. If other people don't care, because sharpening a knife doesn't have to do with her lying about flying planes, her lying about being at Blade Show, her making up all these excuses, all this and that, that's on you, you know? And when in a couple of months from now it ends very badly, which with all liars it does in the community,
That's
every single one. How many people love Slicey Dicey? Unfortunately, he was a liar. Always ends badly with them. Always. There's always something going on that you don't know about. And they're liars, so they won't tell you. And you know, at this point, I'll tell it to her fucking face if she ever comes on camera. Like, I don't give a fuck. And Lacey, if you want to address this, come on camera. Let us hear your voice and see your face. All right? If you're an old woman, nobody gives a fuck. If those pictures are not you, nobody gives a fuck. Just
true.
get it over with. All right? There's a lot of people saying this, not just me. So don't point at me as the bad guy. I'm just delivering a message a lot of people are thinking. All right? They think you're either an old lady or a very young person messing around. Okay?
Or your child.
And my boy Shane, I'm sorry that I couldn't keep my mouth shut on this. I'm sorry, dude. I had to.
Vince has been itching to.
I haven't, because people keep asking. And I've been telling people, like, look, I can't talk about this. I promised somebody, who I consider a very good friend, who I would do anything for. But honestly, I'm going to be living next to him.
And I think
I'm going to be living with him very soon.
I think a lot.
You know, and you know, I value that friendship over any fucking fake internet relationship.
Vince, you're breaking up.
I hope he doesn't, you know, cast me out for this, because you know, I'll tell you the reason why he told me not to say anything. Also, I'll let it all out. Why not?
Don't go that
Lacey
far.
told him that she was in trouble.
No.
That somebody was going to basically like kill her or something at Blade Show because she.
Vince, dude, don't do that, dude. If I have to mute Vince, I'm going to mute Vince.
Well, I think
He's going a little
heavens
too far.
opened and muted him.
Huh? Vince, don't go that far with it, dude. I'm going to tell you right now, don't go that far. I can't condone that. He straight up said, don't say anything.
Fair enough.
All right?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, yeah.
Don't go that far with it, dude.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah. Look, guys, it's ambient o'clock for me. If you want to know who fucking killed JFK, I'll tell you right now. Okay, if I know it, it's gonna come out of me right now. All right. So sorry about that. And also, I guess I'll take this time to apologize to Backpack. He turned out to be a really cool cat. You know, I was very wrong about that dude. Very accomplished, extremely accomplished.
Literally the best of us.
And you know what? I believe I have made it a point to say when I'm wrong. You know, so it kind of is what it is. You know, I'm a dude who grew up in a very poor part of New Jersey. You know, grew up a little differently than other people. I'm not saying like, yo, I'm from the ghetto and shit. But yeah, I was born in the ghetto. You know, born in a fucking soup can under a bridge. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just like I just don't deal with bullshit the way other people do. You know, I just don't let that shit like.
Well, and
here's address it.
Here's something that I wanted to say is that you are saying something that I know for a fact that dozens of people already know and are thinking, and it's being talked about. Vince is just the one that, you know, he's the one saying it. So this isn't necessarily even him. It's, look, if you pay attention to anything, you can figure all this out on your own if you really look at it. I just ignored her for the longest time because, like I said, I just didn't care. Then once you start pointing things start getting pointed out, you're like, hold on, man. And what Vince is saying, he's not making any of that stuff up. Like, just go back and read stuff for yourself, and you realize, like, nothing Vince just said is being exaggerated, you know? So,
And you know what? One last thing I'm gonna say for all the people who say they need to make a decision. There's no fucking decision. It's all there in black and white. She's lied multiple times. You know, unless she is working for the FBI, can fly planes, and was at Blade Show, but like was hiding in some corner somewhere the entire time. She is a liar, dude. And more than that, if you go and look at her profile. All right, you can figure it out. Just go back a little ways.
Vince said something that I hadn't really taken into consideration before is if you are running some sort of a business, especially within this community specifically, you shouldn't have this air of what the hell is this person always talking about to you. You should have there's a sense of professionalism, and that's not there when you start looking into this stuff. So when there's money being exchanged, I forget how you phrased it. You said something
when there's money involved. Yeah.
Yeah. The way you articulated it was much better than my stoned ass can say, but that's a very valid point. So, you know, I don't think you're saying that she's this horrible.
No. I'm not saying she's a horrible person.
Sometimes people just get caught up in stories, and then they snowball and snowball and snowball. And although we are an extremely judgmental community, we're also very accepting too, right? So, if anything, as a lesson, like, you don't have to make up shit. Like, you'll get roasted from time to time, man. But if you got a crappy job, I respect you if you a perceived crappy job. I'm saying, but I respect you for you telling the truth about your crappy job than lying about a made up job. If that makes sense.
Ain't nothing wrong with getting a paycheck for your family.
No, not at all.
Nothing.
Not at all. So,
And cherry pie all day long. Cherry cobbler's even better.
nah, cherry crisp. I'll go cherry
No,
crisp.
this community, better than many others, and a lot of people have said it. I'll say it again. We go out of our way to support each other in ways that I have never seen in other. I've been in the comic book community. People know, Semper Fi comic guy. I've been in different little communities with different people. They don't support each other the way we do. We really rock with each other. So there's really no reason at all to be lying in this community, because we'll accept you for whoever you are. Really.
Yeah.
And speaking of
that was
I'm missing a tooth, and nobody even, makes fun of me for it. They're like, "Hey, where's your tooth? Is it Christmas time? Yeah. Oh, you want for Christmas? What you want for Christmas? Oh, you want front tooth? Yeah. I lost that shit in Applebee's. That's a real story. Yeah.
If you guys are looking for a knife sharpener and want to support an awesome dude right here,
freak show.
Freak show, mirror edge, anything. So if you're looking for a good knife sharpener, that's your dude.
The OG.
Well, what's his name? Cheeto. I gotta start doing more on my channel. I'm gonna start doing some lives. I'll get up with Scott and find some times that I could do it that I'm actually either on ambient or not on ambient.
Eddie!
It's always a good time when I'm on that.
You and Ethan.
But yeah, I'll start doing lives very soon. I promise y'all. Since I'm here, I am doing another charity raffle very soon. I have some stuff that came in. Somebody sent me. Well, I'll just put it on my Instagram. But I already got a couple knives and a very nice Para 3 with some real nice aftermarket scales, and a handmade by Little Blue. He made this handmade fixie that's really nice so far. I have, obviously, with the move and everything and just personal stuff in my life, a lot going on, so I haven't been able to kind of focus on it yet, but I am going to get to it as I always do. So look after that.
Roman,
Roman.
And I don't know if you heard me, Vince. You and Ethan need to do a show.
Yeah. Roman the Phoenix comes out in October.
Yeah, Ethan is a lot of fun.
Roman is Sharif's CAD guy, and he's the one that took the drawing, put it 3D, and that's what I sent to Kaiser.
Yes.
Roman's a good dude.
Got a lot of people with talent out there.
Dude.
Also, the designer of the Tucson TS380. One of my favorite.
Still
knives.
trying to find one of those.
One of my favorite knives.
There was one on Amazon for like a little while, and then it's gone.
Speaking of Roman, by the way, dude, we got a new one to work on soon, my friend.
See, you're showing the fat one again.
Well, this is the one this one's approved already.
Okay. I thought you were deciding between that one or the thumb dip one.
No, this one's approved already. The other one was a new idea.
Oh. Well, in that case, do them both. I like them both.
Also, Freak Show. I think Vince would agree. One of the highlights of Blade Show was
that little doggy.
Yes.
Oh,
everyone.
Oh man,
the Freak Show puppy.
Yeah.
That doggy made my smile with my one little tooth missing just light right up.
One of my favorite pictures of you, Vince, is the one Stevie has, where you're looking at cats with Lancelot's wife.
Oh yeah, she had so many cats. She has so many cats. I love it. I want to go live with her cats.
Your face was like mine when I was a kid getting a Nintendo 64 for Christmas.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Yeah. She's a great person. He's a great person.
Oh, the freak shows are awesome.
Yeah, awesome people.
I hung out with them for a long time at Blade Show when I went. I wouldn't trade it for anything. There's some.
Y'all can keep going, but I have hit that proverbial wall.
I hit it a while ago, but I wanted
did.
to hear
I
Vince's
did
side.
as well. But yeah, I am ready to.
Oh, let's show Sharif's advertising. Aw.
How's he feeling?
Yeah.
He's he's alright.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard, but he had surgery a couple days ago, and it wasn't scheduled. So he went in thinking he was gonna get like the usual cleaning of his ear. He has a thing going on in there, and like just the usual. He got a surprise because the doctor was like, "Oh shit, I found the polyp,"
Oh no.
and he's like, "I'm gonna get it out now." And I was like, "Well, first of all, how much is?" I didn't ask him. I was like, I hate to be that guy. Like, how much is it gonna cost? So I'll pay whatever, but
It's the first
the
thing you
surgeries get expensive. So he did it, unfortunately, as cheaply as possible, but as quickly as possible, which means knocking him out and then getting him right back up with adrenaline, which is a little rough for a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Sharif
Yeah,
is
so he's definitely a champ, though. He went through all that shit.
Well, Sharif
like a
is
champ. So
So
good little
Sharif's
dude.
going live with Crazy K this coming Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed myself.
And Damon, by the way.
and Damon.
Yeah.
So what's this live going to be about?
Just gonna be like catching up, shooting the shit, and probably talking about their new venture, Pirate Tech. And just like hanging out, man, because like I'm friends with both of them outside of like the professional space. So Kay and I have talked about doing lives. So I never do them. This will be my second live ever on my channel, and Crazy K and Damon will be showing up.
This is going to be cool. I like those two.
Yeah, they're great people, man.
So do we
They
get
are
to
great
find out
people.
on Tuesday if like are they gonna make their own knives or OEM through someone? Just
tune in to
license
find
They
them?
are. I can tell you, they are OEMing through somebody, but it is not Kaiser.
You'll have to tune in to find out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of plans in the works. So just we'll talk about it all.
I bet
Sure.
you there's some
Um,
Sharif designs in the works.
On set, go get yourself a free Slurpee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Slurpee Day.
On 7-Eleven.
I'll be in Portland, unfortunately, working.
I'm gonna get the biggest cup I got.
Oh yeah, you can go on with the largest vessel.
I've seen videos of people going to like little kid pools and stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know why, because you can't eat that much, but
That's
they
just
do
a
it.
jerk move.
It really is for the next person,
The tank isn't even that big, so
No.
I mean,
but they do it.
oh, Vince, we're about to wrap it up, Vince.
Wrap it up.
But
7/10 is a holiday too.
no, it's not. Oh, Zach, I have to work down there. I'm driving down Monday. I'm staying in Vancouver, but then I have work appointments on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, all in the greater Portland area, and Clackamas and whatnot. But I have literally nonstop work the whole time. My boss is coming up, and so unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna have much free time.
It's true, he doesn't.
So, but yeah, Vince, close it out.
Oh wait,
So,
is Vince still here?
no, but he wants to know if he can close us out.
Oh, he's already doing it. I just went to
Oh,
India.
so
Vince is showing you the door.
hide your grandpas. because they're about to get killed in the great Vince Super Wrench War. Yeah, appreciate y'all mofos hanging out.
Good night, everybody.
And also, I haven't talked about it yet. I've already made the decision. I'm probably canceling tomorrow's Said Stevie live. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. If I do see you there, cool. If not, I'll see you on the next one.
Awesome.
Night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Peace, everybody.